Hello, Thing! Guess who muted herself? How you guys doing? Hi! Me? No, you don't have a microphone, you bitch. Hello, I had a boomer moment. Hi, because someone, definitely not me, spilled some vodka in the freezer over the last 2 days, and I was cleaning that up, and I was like, oh, an ice crystal. I thought vodka couldn't freeze. Puts it in mouth. It still tasted like vodka. And I ate a few of those, because I wanted to see, because the dog, I dropped it on the ground, and the dog made a beeline for it, and I was like, no! No, no puppy vodka! So, I took one for the team. But I cleaned up the freezer, so we're Gucci. You become my main source of gaming news. Oh, that's great, but also that means I have to watch more gaming news because I have to keep on the tabs of gaming bullshit. Really, why? Because I didn't want the dog to fucking get vodka. How do you function? Well, surprisingly enough, I have a blueberry lemonade vodka, another Astrobot, and some melon mogu mogu, and I'm good to go. Aesthetically, why do people make their VTuber thing sexy? Because it's cute. Like, I could either be this, or I could be a very small thing with one eye. I kind of forgot Xbox was even a thing. You know what? To be fair, it's the same thing as PC gaming, so... But we'll talk about that once we get to the showcase proper. I function pretty good, though. I had a spring roll right before I started streaming, but it's a good thing I was muted, otherwise you guys would have heard me chewing. Ah yes, the ASMR, disgusting. I have backies though, look. Bag crinkle. Bag crinkle, ASMR. No, it's not for you, dog. I saved you from vodka. You should be grateful. My ears. What I'm doing now is I'm rattling the bag of backies. So you guys can see it as things it is. Yeah! Oh! Fat packy landed on my face. I love bags that are 50% air. It's literally because they pump nitrogen in them, so the price don't go bad. Deserved. Cease. No, why? My favorite console? I don't know, because I use both my Switch and my PS5 in equal measure. Hi! But I have to pick a console all-time my favorite console, Nintendo GameCube. I still have my OG in Mexico, and yeah, I'm very attached to it. It's very near and dear to my soul. Oh, the song at the start of my streams, this that you're hearing in the background? Oh, yay! Thanks so much for joining the channel. Welcome to the pink thing. The song that plays right now, I had that commissioned for Lily Goth. Amazing musician known as Colorgeist. I kind of want to get more music with them. But I also want to work with other musicians. I want to have, like, I want to homestuck this shit. I want to work with a ton of different people. I'm just really bad at finding musicians, really. Not to be horny, but does your Eldritch form take sacrifices because I volunteer as tribute? If you bring me Oreos, does that count? Are you gonna buy the Switch too? Yes. I'm probably gonna have to be an early adopter because I stream. Ask Toby Fox to make you a song. Ugh, the dream. You know who I would love to get a song from? Mitzi's, the musician that made the music for Undertale. I love their music. Not for Undertale, for fuck it, I'm drunk already, Jesus. For Helltaker. They did a Wario soundtrack too, and I love the sound so much. Like, Mitzi's is so good. That was Toby, yeah. Undertale was Toby. What PS5 do you have? Fat, Slim, Pro, Fat! I have haven't played a Wario yet. No, I've been saving it for a stream. But yeah, Mitzi's music is great, and I would very much like a track from them, but I don't think they take comms or stuff like that. The creamture wants stackies. Mother says no. Long live the fat PS5. Dude, it's chunky. Have you ever had issues with your PS5 controller? Oh my god, joystick drift in less than a year. With PS5? No, never. I actually have to, like, when I go to Mexico, pick up my spare because I don't want to buy another one while I'm here. So whenever, like, I'm playing shit and Oven wants to try, we have to take turns. Also, still haven't beaten that temple level in Donkey Kong. Hubby tried his hand at it, and he was like, no, the hitboxes on this are bullshit. I would not blame you if you didn't finish this on stream. And I was like, oh, wow, that bad, huh? And he was like, yeah. Like, he almost got to the end of it, and then he died. And he was like, well... Hubby failed? Yeah, he did. He did. What's your opinion on physical versus digital games? I prefer physical whenever possible. Digital games, you don't actually own them. Depending on where you're getting them from. And I would much rather have my games be something that I can tangibly own than something that depends on a server being, like, up. Digital games do take up more space, you're right. Have you guys tried playing co-op? We probably should, because I have my annoying, as fuck, light, LED light controller. Yeah, like, I prefer having physical copies. I want to touch things. I want to lick it. I want to feel it in my little baby hands. I want to fucking slobber all over it. The Fisher-Price controller? How dare you! My controller is not Fisher-Price. It's like LED magic, and I made it pink because of course I did. Please don't lick the fucking Switch 2 cartridges. I need to see if they're still bitter! Thank you. And look, no, it's tradition. Did I lick the Donkey Kong cartridge? I did it. It's okay, I have it right here. Still bitter. Yeah! Still bitter, because I tried it with all of them. Still bitter, if anybody needed to know. Woman, wait! Does it taste like bananas? No, it tastes like bad. I actually, like, update on, like, my searching for a store that might sell Pokemon trading cards. I found a store that sells, like, old-timey video game consoles. Like, the retro stuff. Like, all retro stuff. So if I ever want to try and get my little baby hands on something like a Sega Dreamcast or something, I could probably go check around. Like, it had, like, the cardboard boxes and everything. Are they decently priced? I didn't go in, so I have to go ask. I want to lick it is a great compliment to receive from the deadass. If I say that I want to lick something, like, in my vicinity, that means that thing should be honored. The Dreamcast is retro, unless you consider 20 plus years to be not retro. Yeah, it is. You kiss your husband with that mouth. Yeah, and he loves it. Well, maybe he doesn't. Sometimes he does the thing that cats do, that, like, they put their paw on your face so you can't kiss them. Yeah, he does that to me sometimes. It's like, how dare you accept my love? It's like that meme that's, like, just expecting a peck and expects tongue. That's me. The Wii may barely not be retro. The Wii is not quite there yet, but almost. It is retro. What? Okay, what makes something retro, chat? It's 20 years old. Lily, I haven't beat Metaphor yet. Any tips for the chapter where you have to like 10 days to prepare for Louise? I'm overwhelmed to do it, so I didn't start it. I'm literally right there. Retro typically means it was made in the last 20 years, and affordability is the point. I'm literally at that part of the game myself, so I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm just focusing on like, I'm on like my last 5 days before the fight, I think, and I'm just getting the social links up. Mario Sunshine came out 20 years ago. Gaiden says, shut up. No, shut up. Shut up. Also, like, do we want to make bets? How many gun games in this showcase? I propose at least 3.
A good yardstick is how old the NES, SNES and Genesis were for AVGN at the start to call them retro.
I literally just pictured an angry video game nerd beating up their fucking console with an actual yardstick from that. We used to have those at school in the Americas. Alright. So, this is gonna be on YouTube, so let me preamble. So we all know that Xbox is a thing. Although, I personally don't have an Xbox. Because I have a PC. And a damn fucking tootin' good one. So most of the games that I play that are usually on the Xbox Showcase stuff, I tend to have on my computer already. But, since they do port all of these out for PC, I figure, as with everything, it's good to check out new releases when they come out. So let's see. Developer Direct from Xbox for this month. I think this came out this week, a few days ago. Time dilation on the internet is real, like... I love how more retirement homes bought Wii since video games can help fight dementia. They can? That's awesome. Yeah, like, exclusive stuff and Xbox don't really go together. Because now most people that have an Xbox have a PC. I have an Xbox and I only use it for Game Pass. That thing is making Xbox bleed money. I'm not muted. Popped into my cocoon for a little bit. I need to prep mentally. Are you becoming an Xbox? Wouldn't that be funny, though? A pink Xbox? I mean, I morph into things with using this round shape, so... You're Cronenberging. Yes, I am, actually. I love that term Cronenberging because I am very much a thing. No, I just need to come up here for mental preparation. I needed to prep myself mentally because Xbox is gonna be a lot. Just an Xbox with your face on it. That would be super funny. So let's see. This is like an hour, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a decent amount of yapping out of it.
Check Let's Play channel.
I'm streaming. I don't usually head into Discord unless I need to post something mid-stream. Alright, let's enjoy the show. What is it? Professional yapper. At this point, yeah. Oh, this one's mature. What is this? Thank you. Hold on, now I have to put it up. Hold on. You know what the worst part is? Someone actually probably owns this console. Someone probably owns this. I need this. I need to become this. This is the... If I have an Xbox, I would buy this. If I had an Xbox, I would buy this. That's fucking obnoxious. That's the point, child! What is pink and sparkly if not to be profoundly annoying? Like, I can picture the acrylic nails that put this together. They have Hello Kitty on them. Become a pink Xbox! We are breaking gender stereotypes with this one. No. The only thing we're breaking is bank, because that's a lot of rhinestones. Just switched over from YouTube. What's with the Barbie box? Someone sent me a pink Xbox. Perfect prop for an e-girls, OnlyFans, gamer girls, sex pics. And for me to have in my house.
Why is it speckled with white? Bro, clean up your Xbox, you nasty.
Oh my god, it's shinies! It's rhinestones! Guys, you don't get it. It's not just pink, it's bedazzled. Alright, let's see. Nerds! 4 games. How many guns? Gamer Girl Xbox, my favorite. You know, I kind of love this because despite the fact that a lot of the time games devs aren't like super media trained, it's always really interesting to hear the insight from the people that actually make the video games as opposed to just the marketing team. Because like, yeah, sure, they're a little awkward, but they're also super passionate, and I appreciate that. Nice pause. I love it. Eh, baby. Nice pause, bro. Nice cock, bro. Baby, let's do it. That is actually pretty cool. Dude, I love concept art from like all sorts of games. That's why I collect art books. I'm like a creature that hoards books, novelty mugs, and candles. I am doing great, thank you. Dev Direct. Hello, thanks so much for the raid. You're a loot goblin. Yeah, a little bit. Oh. So like 3 games, 4 games for this, I think. So it looks like 2 shooters. I was right! Dude, that building is amazing. Oh, it's Koei Tecmo Warriors games.
今日は皆様にジム忍者が長く大切にしてきたアクションシリーズの新情報を発表できる機会をいただけてとても嬉しく思います。早速ですがこちらをご覧ください。
Alright, alright, alright. I like Koei Tecmo because they make beautiful ladies.
Several years ago, the Dark Dragon, youngest of the divine dragon gods.
This is Koei Tecmo. Lily, why did you abandon us? Not enough women.
Across the world. The plot was ultimately thwarted through the efforts of a sole ninja. However, the Dark Dragon's husk remained, and from this husk,
Ninja. Oh!
an endless downpour of cursed rain. The abandoned Tokyo continues its struggle against chaos.
Dude, that looks sick.
Infiltrated the facility. Commencing mission.
Platinum! Ooh, now I'm excited. I love spectacle fucking fighters. And if it's one thing that Platinum is good at, is spectacle fighters. For anyone who doesn't know who Platinum is, they did work for Nier Automata and Bayonetta, God of War, like... Wait, no, not God of War, sorry. Metal Gear Rising. They do, like, really, really big, bombastic fighter games, for the most part. Ooh. And DMC, yes. They also helped with combat for Final Fantasy 16. Sonic! That looks amazing. As someone who's like a slut for good action games, this looks fun as fuck already. I desperately want to play this. And also, the fucking red sword and white outfit is a vibe. Finally, the gore is back! Dude, the action shots already look amazing, and I'm so excited to see more of this. Have you ever played the Ninja Gaiden games? No. You have just reminded me that I have not played a single Final Fantasy game, so you should try it. Play 16 is fun. It's sad, but it's fun. Feel your balls drop. This is fucking primo man material. Ooh. They're good but hard as balls. Oh, my favorite. Aroused.
Ninja Gaiden games are notoriously hard but extremely rewarding for being fast on your feet and reactions.
Oh, awesome. Thanks so much for the super chat. I like Souls games, so that should be fun. Ninja Gaiden is all the way back from the NES. Oh, hold! This is looking wild. It's gonna be a blast. Look, I will forgive the lack of women if the narrative is really exciting and or if the combat is just that spectacular. It's okay to not have estrogen if Lily is amused by other things. Sadly for Dynasty Warriors, the story was kind of butt. Like, I'm still playing it, and I'm still like, yeah, alright. War room, let me go fucking beat shit up. Ooh! Aesthetic. Absolutely aesthetic. Yes, girl! Get it! Koei Tecmo is showing us once again that designing women really is their forte.
Ryu Hayabusa.
Whatever your clan is plotting,
Slut!
ends here.
Oh!
So you've come.
Sexy choreography. Slutty ninja boys.
I will execute my
Smooth action. High contrast fucking color scheme. Sign me the fuck up. Hell yeah! So, I like Platinum games. I've always liked Platinum games. Because I'm a huge fan of Bayonetta. I've played all of them, including the prequel ones. Please make another one. Platinum, please. I think that for Ninja Gaiden, it's a really good fit because they do really bombastic combat. And if there's something that like Platinum is good at, is making things look really flashy. I would consider Platinum the trigger of game devs, if that makes sense. And that's a compliment. Because like their whole thing is like making things look as bombastic and cinematic as possible. You could tell that their influence in Final Fantasy 16 in the Titan fight specifically because like holy shit, it was huge.
Ninja Gaiden 2 has estrogen, by the way.
Hell yeah, it was huge. It was larger than life. Like And you kind of get the feeling for the bombastic combat in this trailer alone. So I'm excited to see where this one's gonna go. Oh, that's so cool.
世界中の町人の皆さん、10年以上大変お待たせしました。
10
最強の忍者
years!
となり容赦なく襲い来る敵に挑むハイスピードアクション忍者ガイデンのナンバリング最新作として忍者ガイデン4
Like, look at that,
を
look
発
at that,
表させてい
look at that.
ただきました。本作はプラチナゲームズさんとの
If
共
there's
同で
something
開
that's
発を
really
進
cool
めてい
for
ます。
action sequences, and this is why I like action manga, is that they make really good use of high contrast. If you guys, like, look at the fucking scenery here, look at that. High contrast is great for action scenes because it really helps highlight silhouette. And this is, like, something that I am learning to do. I am not very experienced with it yet, but from what the amount of action shit I've been reading is that high contrast is kind of super impactful. It's not necessary, but it greatly adds to the experience. Because look at the fucking colors there. That thing's, it pops so fucking hard. I love it. People have been wanting Ninja Gaiden back for
本作はプラ
years.
チナゲームズさんとの協業で開発を進めています。
Not saying this game will be bad, but Platinum has struggled in the past couple years and lost a lot of their original staff, who are not back at Capcom with Team Clovers for Okami 2. Some important context.
I think, though, that, like, the past stuff I've seen from Platinum, or stuff that they've collaborated with, has looked amazing. So I don't think, it's not a rule of thumb that if you lose staff, you're going to lose quality. That only happens if the big creative minds leave. Like, sure, you might have lost a dev or two, but so long as the passion for the work is still there, and the staff that is left over either knows what they're doing or they're working with the older staff that remains, I don't think there's gonna be a problem. You only have issues in the case with, like, where did that happen? Was it Blizzard? Or Bungie, I think, that a ton of the OG devs left because they did not agree with the practices that the studios had. That's when you have problems, because the people that are left over not only have no guidance, but they have to kind of be beholden to the suits. I think both of them. Oh, well, there you go. So yeah, like, so long as some of the OG staff remains, and so long as the passion is there, and what you need is a good project manager, deadass, I think that there won't be a problem. That's exactly what happened. Yeah, like, I do keep up with my fucking gaming news a little bit. I'm not great at it, but I'm working on it. But, like, regardless, if the game is good, the game is good. That's all you need to hope for a good experience. That's all I would want, personally. Like, I think that we shouldn't focus on the meta shit. I think we should focus on, is the game fun, yes or no? I know that, like, right now, the fucking AAA gaming scene is kind of dire, but we also have to praise the games when they're good and look forward to stuff anyway. Like, some stuff you can tell it's going to be at least fun at a glance, and I think this is one of those. Just like you could tell at a glance that Concord was going to be a fucking flop. You need to be able to tell from a distance, if you squint real hard, yeah, this game's going to be fun.
Half and half. The good is the OG Ninja Gaiden studio has input into the work.
That's already
the
great.
bad is Platinum's creatives and old hands bailed. We won't know.
Let's not fucking box ourselves in, though. Let's not. Like, at the end of the day, if the game is fun, if the game is good, if the game is giving, you know, a win, we take it. Thanks so much for the follow. Concord was sending an entire fleet of smoke signals. Yeah, and so far from this, I'm not getting smoke signals. I'm getting passionate people doing good work, and a lot of, at the very least, well thought out artistic direction from the few bits of fucking action choreography and color work that I saw. And that is to say, though, and I say this lovingly, things, because I know that FOMO's real, don't pre-order! I did play Stellar Raid, and I really liked it. Don't pre-order shit, though. This isn't just me saying this because pre-order stuff never gets here. This is me saying this because it's much better to wait until reviews are out before you decide to make a purchase than to buy the thing and then be disappointed. Like, don't buy off of hype. A little skepticism does go a long way. Especially because, like, for most of us mortals, you can't buy or play every single video game that's out there. Your time nor your wallet will permit it, so it's better to get, like, an objective review of what you want to play. And that's why streamers also exist, because we play stuff for you guys, so you guys will know. Like, the only thing that you should consider pre-order is something that, like, you're such a fucking fan of the franchise that you would play it even if it's shit. I'm not gonna say what it is. We all know. But there's an Pikachu in it. What? Like Monster Hunter, I am an idiot because I should have played Rise in the past few months so I could fucking get a feel of it before Wilds comes out, but now I'm gonna have to take a gamble for entertainment. So I've never played Monster Hunter before. We're gonna play Wilds together for the first time ever, and it's gonna be great. Good job. I nerp. Yes, you are an idiot. Yeah, I'm a dumb fuck, but it's okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, that desk setup is sexy. I don't even want that as a streamer. I want that for work. I could have 3 drawings up at once if I was doing that. I could be doing editing work, line art work, and fucking color work in like 3 different screens. Huh? I want one of those vertical monitors though. You wanna know why I want those? I want them for you. I want them for you, things. So I can make your fonts gigantic. And so I can read from further away, so I don't have to fucking crick my neck whenever I need to look at chat real quick and don't fucking snap it. I will just put it next to my big TV, because right now I have you guys at an angle. Just turn a normal monitor. No! I would want it for you because I love you guys, and I want to be able to see what you're saying and thinking and feeling. Like, right now my setup is 3 monitors, but, like, it's not scuffed, but I don't have a cool-looking setup. Like, my aesthetics are not on point. I have my tablet, which is where I do my drawing work, and ultra-wide.
Lily, an idea. Telescope arms for monitors.
That sounds cool. And ultra-wide, and then a big fucking TV screen I use for streams, but, like, it doesn't look pretty, and I need it to look pretty. Like, hubby's like, what the fuck do you need the aesthetics for? Jesus Christ, don't... Just get the things that work. And I'm like, you don't get it! I'm a woman! I need these things! I need it to be pink and beautiful. Or just have bisexual lighting.
ジャンルにおける実績は言うまでもなく、ベヨネッタやニアオートマタなど素晴らしいアクションタイトルを生み出してこられました。忍者ガイデン4というタイトルを10年以上の時を超えて新たに皆様にお届けするにあたり、より多くの方に新鮮な気持ちで
concept art. I love concept art. All right, so like this is a case of dual-toned hair. You guys know that I'm not always a fan of this because it can look really stupid. But one of my favorite ways to do it, if I absolutely have to, is by doing the bottom layer of the hair a different color. I like what they're doing with this guy, and I also like that it's not a straight line, it's faded a little bit. He kind of looks like he has frosted tips. Like, he looks like a cyberpunk Backstreet Boy. Like, I think that the key for dual-tone hair is if you can't dye it IRL, if it's too difficult to do IRL, you should not put on a character.
Skunk hair lol.
But it looks cool, though. Thanks so much for the follow. Like, this guy only has a little bit on his bangs and some little wispies throughout, but, like, the bulk of it is, like, underneath the main layer of hair. I think that looks cool. And black and white, it's certainly a choice. Definitely a very strong choice. But I think, like, the whole game's, like, from what I've seen of the trailer, it seems to be working on high contrast. And red, black, and white are very, very eye-catching colors.
新たな世界を新主人公であるもう一人の町人
slut.
で冒険するという形で制作することにしました。
I love seeing concept art. Please, like, let me fucking peek into your dome, devs, and see what you're thinking.
リュウハヤブサも登場しておりましたが、彼は今回も物語に密接に関わってきます。なぜヤクモと戦うことになったのか、リュウハヤブサが戦う目的は何なのか、本作の物語の中で展開していきます。
Did you ever do concept art when you were a designer? Yes, I did. I still do. So I still do every Pokemon who has concept art. Like, sometimes when you're like coming up with ideas for something, if you don't have a really strong idea, you should always do concept. If you're designing a character and it's a character you're going to use more than once, you need to go through like a whole bunch of concept art. I've done a lot. Like, every OC I have has a decent chunk of concept art, some more than others, but for the most part, it's there to give you, like, a general idea and then a more specialized idea of what you want to do with a character. And, like, for games, it's really fun because it's not just character concept art. You also have to do for background settings and, like, overall tone for the game. A lot of it's set with the concept art. It's not just the script.
辺りは黒竜がもたらした正気の雨によって
The Reign of Dark Rot, that's fucking heavy metal. Kind of like a rulebook? Yes.
黒竜がまだ生きている証であり、雨が止まない限り東京に安寧は訪れません。
Oh, that's
今作
dope.
の新主人公であり、ハイブスと対をなすカラス一門に所属するヤクモが
Yeah, like whenever you kill an enemy, you get like a really high contrast shot. It reminds me of the special attacks you could do in Persona 5, the all-out attacks. They almost always had like a really high contrast, heavy silhouette beat with like a red background, which made it really fun to look at. Similar concept here. Oh, that looks sick.
これまで忍者ガイデンシリーズで描かれてきたダークでハードな世界観は継承し、そこにさらに危機を感じさせる要素として呪いやより混沌とした景観のデザインを取り入れています。
I'm kind of obsessed that they're filming like super epic and it's just a dude in like a fucking office. Like he's walking slow-mo amongst the cubicles. Hell yeah! Get it! Fucking Chad King!
とある出来事によって街全体が崩壊し、魔族やヤクモと敵対する勢力がひしめき合う状態になっており、
Look! Oh my god, I salivate over fucking concept art like this. You know how fucking helpful it is for reference to have shit like this? And this is not just for the character designers, like this also is given to the animators and the people who do color and lighting in general. I don't know if the programmers have it, maybe they do, just to kind of give them like a rough idea of how a character would work. If you can see how a character looks and you can literally dissect it in parts, it gives you a much better idea of how a character is going to move. Because sometimes in 3D, we can cheat and we can make skeletons for 3D models that have more bones. Usually, and I did learn this because we had classes about this in college, your skeleton for a 3D model starts at the pelvis, right? But then there's things that you can add. You can even add skeletons for like the armor plates if they're really bulky. I've seen skeletons for booba. Like, it's stuff that you can do as a 3D modeler, and knowing how the character not only looks, but also how it might work part by part really helps you put it in motion.
Oh,
you're not that late. It's okay. We just started, technically. I just talk a lot. Ooh. Can I just say this? A game with good mobility is going to please my ADHD brain like 10 times more than a game that's like slow. But like, it's visually stunning. Yeah, like, yeah, fam, but do you know the amount of fucking holes I fell into in Elden Ring? Good mobility is important. Like, you guys saw me go into that fucking dungeon in Elden Ring that was like, jump your way down. And I was just like, welp, it's giving splat. Because the mobility in Souls games is usually not great, but this one looks like it's going to be a blast to just get around places. Armored Core has had really nice mobility. Really has zoomies. Yeah! If anything, it's harder to animate well with more detail to how characters have as well as the game's world. When not programmed, but also in animation as well, making even the most pretty-looking styles to animate and program take a lot of time. Yeah, like something that you have to keep in mind, and this is why I'm very partial to heavy stylized games, is that the more complex an art style, and this is why the realistic graphics are the most complicated thing to work with, at least in my humble opinion, the more work it's going to be for everyone involved in the dev process to make it look good. Because if you have something that's realistic, but it moves like a fucking Muppet, it's gonna give you Uncanny Valley, and then no one's gonna like it. Like, the more realistic your fucking graphics, the more realistic the movement has to be. Do you know how much humans move? I've been watching you people. You fucking breathe funny. And like, even if it's mocapped, it still gives a bit of Uncanny Valley, right? It's not easy. That's why I am a fan of heavy stylized games, because it gives you more flexibility in terms of animation and in terms of making art styles really pop and feel fun to play without making you feel like, this thing is not quite a human, but it's supposed to be, please get it away from me. Yeah, like, it's really easy. Like, you can have an ugly Mita situation very easily if you're not careful. More about combat animations. BB! What you convey doesn't have to be realistic, just believable. Exactly, but it's really, really hard to make something believable. The more realistic your graphics are, the more you have to be careful.
We're diving apes. Of course we're weird.
You are.
アクションなどのダイナミックで爽快なシチュエーションを多く追加しました。
Oh, this makes me a happy camper. This makes me a happy camper because you know that I will be running through this, screaming the entire time, mind you. It's gonna be Lily noises the whole time, but it's gonna be so fun. What? They're so fucking badass and yet they're in their cubicle.
竜はやぶさに次ぐ新たな町人です。彼にはまだ若さも残っていますが、カラス一門を背負う天才忍者でもあり、忍者外伝シリーズにおける忍者の頂点、竜と肩を並べる次世代の町人たり得る人物としてデザインしています。
This woman has some voice, great voice. Oh! Oh, that is sexy. Like, I really want to see what they... Oh my god, that's so good. Again, enemy design needs concept art like this too. It's not just your pro tags. Really trying to look cool using movements and noise everywhere. Thank you so much for joining the channel. Welcome to the shiny things. This is so, so cool. Like, I'm looking at this and immediately it's giving me Tengu. It's bird, it has like the stupid foof, it has the red pants. You know what it is immediately. That's like this the dumbass hat. Just at a glance, right? That's really, really well thought out. And again, enemies need this shit too. Because like, the way that usually you make stuff like this is for stories more than for games, is you design your main character, usually. At least this is how I do it. And then you build the world around them. So, like, if I make a main character that looks like a fucking ninja, my brain is gonna be like, well, this is gonna be a more traditional Japanese fit, ain't it? And actually, I kind of did that with Pokemusu with the... I knew it was gonna be Japanese, but the first character I designed was the trainer. Thanks so much for the follow, you guys. Again, break it down for the animators, that's great. Oh, that's so many fucking parts of the model. Dude, their offices are amazing. Dude. Oh my god. Ooh. No, I might have to check this one out. Difficulty be damned. I can do it. I can do anything. Ooh. I'm kind of obsessed with the high contrast finishing shot. Thanks so much for the follow. Sure, Jen, I can do it. And if I can't do it, you guys have to sit through it with me. もちろん1対1の戦闘における比率機も健在です。プレイヤー同様、敵もガードや回避をしてくるため、緊張感のあるフェアな戦闘を Wait, enemies guard and block too. Oh, I always like it when they do that in combat, but it's not always easy to pull off. That is going to be fun! Don't worry, they usually have easy mode. Oh, in games like this, I don't play easy mode. I only easy mode for RPGs. Like, my rule with easy mode is only for JRPGs or really, really long games if it's available. If it's an action combat game, I like to suffer. I like to bash my head against the wall. I like to cry because I get a fucking rush of fucking endorphins whenever I fucking beat a thing that's super difficult to do. Yeah, it's my gamer pride. Like, look, I'm shit at platformers, and I like to play my JRPGs on easy because it makes streaming more fun. But when it comes to action games, yeah, no, the gamer pride is like, you do it the way you're supposed to, Betty. For me, RPGs are more about the story. I don't find the difficulty very, like, fun to engage with, especially if I'm streaming, so I just put those on easy. And dolphins? Yeah, Burpo coined that term. Guess that means no Xenoblade. No, if we play Xenoblade, we're gonna do it in easy mode. If it has an easy mode, we're doing it, because it's a long RPG. The only reason I'm not playing another fucking JRPG right now, either Tales or Xenoblade, is because we're playing Metaphor. Dolphins! We will die at the tutorial level like men. Yeah! Oh my god. Yeah, I love that. I am obsessed with that.
特にアクションに関しては手触り、バランス調整など細部にわたり日々議論させていただき、会社の
I don't know about you guys, but I can definitely feel the passion in this team. Does that check out? Also, their offices are fucking badass. That's kind of how I want my house. Dimly lit, dark, sexy.
忍者ガイデンらしさを感じていただけると思います。例えばカラス、ヌエ、2つの型があるという
Look, if a game doesn't let you die at the tutorial, is it really worth
それら
it?
が持つ多彩な性能のアクションを用いて
Jesus Christ, they go so hard on the just for people of their game. Imagine how fun the game is gonna be, though. Never say never, though.
もちろんヤクモでも健在です。
ヤクモと竜ハヤブサはそれぞれがかなり異なる個性
I would hope so. Ninja Gaiden is Team Ninja's baby.
Well, that's why they're called Team Ninja and not Team Baby Boomer. Nothing like throwing yourself at that helicopter at the start of Armored Core until you win. Yes! That was hard. Armored Core was hard. Like, that's the one that, like, I was playing it and, hubby, boyfriend, matron at the time, was like, Lily, are you sure it's not like other FromSoft games? And I was like, nah, I can do it. And, like, sure enough, I did it, but I had to make a brain-dead build, and I made it pink, and I showed it to him, like, ah! And he was like, why is it that color? And I was like, because I need to get something, mama. Oh, they're both playable. Sexy. Yeah, Armored Core is one of the hardest games I've ever played.
シリーズおなじみのアクションも駆使しつつ新アクションを織り交ぜた新しい忍者ガイデンにご期待ください。忍者ガイデンシリーズに色濃く残っている歯ごたえやグレードの高いアクション体験の継承。
The mobility looks phenomenal already.
スピーディーなアクションやダイナミックな演出も取り入れ、進化した正当続編を作り上げるべく総力を挙げて開発を進めております。
And like, here's the thing, right? Japan in particular has a pretty strong culture for appreciation of the arts, and I think that video games definitely fit in that for them. Whenever like a Japanese studio makes a game like this, I don't think they cut corners. Like, I have yet to play a Platinum game that hasn't made me at least incredibly hyped while I'm fucking playing it. They take this shit seriously. For them, this is like, no, we're making art, we're not cutting corners, we're making it dope.
皆様に進化した忍者ガイデンを触っていただける日を楽しみにしています。
I want to get my hands on it. I want to hear more about this one, although like just this preview alone is a lot to fucking digest.
ぜひ発売をお待ちください。
Oh yeah, please be welcoming to newcomers, because I've never played your shit before and I might cry.
まさに忍者のように潜んで忍者ガイデン4の開発を進めてきましたが、ついに発表することができて非常に嬉しく思います。
I love their office.
2025年秋に本作を皆様にお届けできるのを楽しみにしています。
Fall 2025.
ぜひご期待ください。
Oh, I'm excited. If you play well in Ninja Gaiden, it chills. If you don't, you die.
それだけではありません。こちらをご覧ください。
They can't snap their fingers because if they do, Nintendo's gonna come for their wig. This is another Koei Tecmo thing, is it? Team Ninja. It's probably still about Ninja Gaiden. Oh shit! Thanks so much for the follow. Oh, is this a remake? Ooh.
Remember me.
How could I forget? Is this a remake of one of the older Ninja Gaiden games? We might have to play that first. Ooh.
And thus the sun sets on the Dragon Ninja bloodline.
Where is Nanomachine, son? I really need to play that game. I need to play Metal Gear Rising desperately. Thanks so much for the follow. Ooh.
Ninja Gaiden 2のオリジナル版は2008年に Xbox 360で発売し、バイオレンスな表現と
it's been almost 20 years. No, it has been. No, not yet, but almost.
ブラックではオリジナル版の表現に立ち戻り、
Hold up. Look, that looks great.
用いてグラフィックを大幅に刷新。忍者ガイデン2の完全版として開発いたしました。
Like that already looks
綺麗なグラフ
beautiful.
ィックでお楽しみいただけるのはもちろん、竜はやぶさに加え、綾音、もみじ、レイチェルもプレイヤーキャラクターとして
hold on! Wave, zoom, and enhance.
もちろん、竜はやぶさに加え、綾音、もみじ、
She's cute. The side boob though. That looks fun. Okay, I like her vibe. I do dig her out quite a bit. That's really cute. Now Lily has a reason to play it. I would have played it for the combat and cool mobility.
Wait, am I an oracle?
Ninja babes! I told you it has estrogen. No, I believe you. She's Ninja Miko. Really? Or Maiko? Miko. Miko. One of those temple maids. Yes, I recognize the stitching because I've drawn a lot of these at this point. The fucking Pokemusu project for Gen 2 has given me intimate knowledge on Japanese fantasy designs. Really, like, I've drawn so many. So many. Mickey, no! Ah, una mujer. Chichis. Woman, a single female appears when you get neuron activation. Yeah, that's called being bisexual. What about it? All right. Oh, that's so fun.
そして本作は本日コンソール、PC、そして Xbox ゲームパスでこの
Oh,
後
it's out
すぐに
today.
発売となり
It's
ます。
already out. It was out when this happened, but that's
忍者ガイ
cool.
デンシリーズを長年応援いただいている皆様はもちろんのこと、本日忍者ガイデンを知っていただいた皆様も忍者ガイデン4の発売前にぜひ本作をお楽しみください。
That looks fun.
今年はチーム忍者創立30周年の節目であり、
So would that
本
one
日
be
発表
worth
させてい
playing,
ただい
chat?
た忍者ガイデン
Anyone who's a
4
fan of like the Ninja Gaiden in my
2025
chat?
年は忍者の年、イヤーオブザ忍者となります。ぜひ忍者ガイデンシリーズの展開にご注目ください。本日はありがとうございました。
Okay, so like overwhelming yes from chat, so we're checking it out. Okay, so that was the bonus studio, which was Team Ninja from Koei Tecmo and Platinum Games. That is so exciting! Oh my god. Like, it already looks amazing. I really like the play on colors. I like the setting. And definitely interesting. The thing that, like, made me, like, ooh, neuron activation the most, believe it or not, it wasn't the women. It was the fucking smooth as butter looking combat and great mobility. I hate bad mobility in games. It gives me hives. I was playing Gravity Rush and I was loving that shit. I was yeeting myself into everything. And then I went back to play Animal Crossing and I almost cried. Because I couldn't do anything in Animal Crossing. I was stuck on the ground. So yeah, I like games with fun, interesting mobility. And this definitely looks like it's up the pink thing's alley. No shit, Lily, it's Animal Crossing. I know. Compulsion. Okay, what are these gonna do? This office is much brighter. Oh, is this the, what was this game called? It looks like it was made with stop motion, but it's not, so it looks a little bit jarring in the animations, but let's see.
Welcome to Compulsion Games here in Montreal, Canada.
South of Midnight, yes.
At our studio, we care about world building.
Definitely a very interesting
we treat the
premise.
Setting almost like a character of its own. From the magical Nora of Contrast to the alternate history of We Happy Few, we draw inspiration from the landscape to shape mood, drama, and intrigue.
Ooh.
For South of Midnight, our third-person action-adventure game, the story and characters bring a folkloric Deep South to life.
Okay, now I remember what it was about South of Midnight that kind of threw me off. Because the game, the in-game animation, like the stuff that you play as, like how you move, is very smooth, but the cutscenes almost look like they're made in stop motion, except there's a problem with that. If you go from like a pretty smooth frame rate to going to stop motion animation, it's going to make the animation look choppy. That kind of threw me off the first time I saw content from this game. Stop motion is optional, you can turn it off. I would probably turn it off, because otherwise I would feel like the cutscene animation was too choppy. It gives it, like, it's giving lag. It's giving, I am a few frames behind. Oh my god, ping. So I would probably turn that off.
Chance to explore Southern
Because the
Gothic
premise of
themes
this
with
game
a
is
dark
actually
fantasy
really
twist.
interesting.
So while our protagonist Hazel is at the forefront of our story, it's the macabre elements and larger-than-life creatures that will leave a mark on her journey.
That's horrifying. Sign me the fuck up. Hi!
It is really picking up out there. Did you pack everything?
Mama, this ain't my first hurricane. I know what to do.
Oh, hurricane season.
Flashlights and batteries.
Oh, shit, we got 5 minutes. Let's go.
Won't be rushed if you didn't.
Don't mumble. Speak on it.
I said we wouldn't be rushed if you didn't waste all that time at the shelter.
Now, you want to bring this up right now.
I'm just saying.
Hazel, please.
This animation is a little
Might
bit,
need some help.
a little
I
bit
might
smoother.
need some help. While you're out helping everybody else.
Hazel.
Yeah, sure, go on into a hurricane. That's great.
Hazel may start her journey as a typical 19-year-old, but disastrous
Hi.
events will push her into a darkly magical
Yeah, see, it
world
looks
where
laggy.
she'll
It's
learn who she
giving
really
ping.
is, and how to tap into weaving. An ancient magical power that redefines her trajectory in life.
Oh, that's amazing.
The land itself chooses Hazel as a weaver. Someone who can see beyond the surface and tap into deeper
Like, the
reality.
setting for this is
The grand
immaculate, though. Like, I love this vibe. We very rarely get games in settings like this, like in the bayou, like, I don't know where exactly it is, New Orleans, in the south of the US, obviously. Very, like, swampy, very boggy places. It's an unusual setting for a game, but I can't say I'm not interested. Definitely looks
One
exciting.
of my best friends in college worked as a lead for the environments
Louisiana,
in this game.
yes, thank you.
We had a watch party with friends when the direct happened. We all kept cheering the whole time. I've never seen a bigger blush and smile on a person.
That's so sweet. Yeah, like, it's a setting I haven't really seen in a video game. Like, the last time I saw media in this setting, personally, was, The Princess and the Frog from Disney, and, what part of American Horror Story was in that? I think it was season 2 or 3, Coven? And Resident Evil 7, but, like, this feels a little bit more magic. Fantasy, a little bit less, you know, moldy and slimy and creepy, scary, and a little bit more whimsical. It's a cool setting, definitely, and I want to see more of it. Because, like, believe it or not, I've always wanted to go to Louisiana. I grew up in Florida for a spell, but I've always wanted to go to Louisiana because I hear that there's so much fun stuff to do over there, and there's so much culture. Culture, great food, great music. I've always wanted to go. And I think it's really cool that they're exploring that side of America for this game.
Weavers can see the fabric.
Oh wait, is her weapon it's part of a... Oh my god, that's so cool. It's part of a weaving wheel. It's like the thing that fucking Sleeping Beauty stuck her fucking hand on like a dumbass and then died. But she uses that to weave stuff with magic. Oh, I love that. It's a spindle.
People, nature, and echoes of the past.
Keep those hands to yourself.
Hazel can perceive both the mystical strands and stigmas in the world. Through her newfound power, she reweaves these stigmas and mends the afflicted creatures she encounters.
As Hazel discovers her
That's
power,
beautiful.
the world gradually shifts into the surreal, revealing that creatures from the old folktales actually exist.
Can we actually talk about how cool it is, the contrast between the offices of like Koei Tecmo and Platinum and the office for this studio? It's so bright and has so much greenery. Like, they definitely put thought into where they were going to film. Which I really like, because it kind of helps sell the setting for the game, too.
Up here, my salvation.
A catfish?
Good old catfish.
Do you guys know that if you gotta go
Comes both
catch
the guide
catfish
and
in the
companion.
south, you can do that. It's called noodling. You fucking catch them with your bare fucking hands. Do you think this game is going to be good? It's a little bit too soon to tell, but at the very least, the art direction looks solid. But from what little I've seen of this game, it feels like it's going to be very story-focused. The gameplay might take a back seat. It's gonna be like one of those games that it feels to play it through a movie. There's a lot of attention to detail in every visual aspect of this, and there's a lot of visual storytelling, which immediately makes me think that it's going to be more narrative-heavy. It kind of reminds me of Neva in a way, because Neva was like, it had combat, but the focus was the story. So like the entire game is trying to tell us something, I guess. Like so far, that's what I see. This game is called South of Midnight. It's not out yet. And so far, despite the fact that I love the Ninja Gaiden fucking aesthetic, this game has an art direction that's a little bit more leaning to my personal aesthetic, because I love organic stuff. I like forest, I like nature. It's stuff that's really fun to draw and really fun to work with. And I really like this setting, because the last time I saw a setting like this, the most recent one, was Resident Evil 7. And that one was like not very pleasant Bayou. That was very moldy, slimy Bayou and very spooky, scary Bayou. So this one seems a little bit more whimsical.
To Hazel across the game.
It ain't every day I hear about a new weaver.
I will definitely be turning the stop motion thing off,
do your
though.
weaver thing and help me down?
Meeting Catfish marks the true beginning of Hazel's journey. All of Hazel's arsenal and powers are designed around textile crafting.
How did the
and
office work in the
traditional
background without bothering the people who were being filmed? Because, like, I would have not resisted the urge to turn around and be like, peace, bitch! They were probably like, threatened, like, do not, fucking do not! I love stop motion, but the transition between like normal animated frame rate to stop motion cutscenes kind of gives me uncanny valley, so I would turn that off. The animation keeps making me think that my PC is seriously messing up. It's not! It's like, it was a conscious choice by the art team, and I appreciate it, but unless the in-game animations were the same, the change in frame rate makes me feel like I got pings, so I would turn that off.
Two weaving hooks and a distaff.
Oh, I
Her
like the
magic
staff.
abilities manifest with supernatural.
Oh my god, homestuck
and
weapons.
Spinning wheels. Her weapons include
Look at the
a
difference
spindle,
between her normal
two
in-game
weaving
frames
hooks, and a distaff.
and then the stop motion ones. It feels like your PC's
spindle.
laggy. I think that if they do give you the option to turn that off, I definitely would, because I feel like that would be affecting my performance, even if it's not. Not everything is a homestuck difference. Shut your whore mouth. Yes, it is. Rose had weapons like this. Rose uses needle kinds. Fuck you. Karka ass weapon. No, a little bit.
Hooks and a distaff.
This game is called South of Midnight.
Her magic abilities manifest with supernatural lace-like patterns, blending the
I love her
There we go.
shirt. It gives me endorphins.
Now we're using that now. We're using Endolphin now. I actually really like her outfit too. It's very cute. Like, it's not very fantasy, but it tells me quite a bit about this character anyway. Like, it's a good design. It's a good design for someone who was like, I'm evacuating a hurricane, bitch. I am putting on the first tank top I saw and we are getting the hell out of Dodge. It's a good outfit. You know what I like about this character though? I think her name is Hazel. The hair. The hair is phenomenal. I love the braids so much.
traditional craft with mystical elements. Hazel engages with the world through a variety of movement abilities.
Oh, it seems
Those
to have good
abilities
mobility
also
too.
help Hazel progress on a journey.
As her journey unfolds, Hazel will master new weaving abilities, using them to traverse the world, conjure objects, and confront adversaries.
Combat is about understanding and adapting to different enemy archetypes known as ain'ts. The manifestations of corruption.
That's good monster
Hazel
design, actually.
These
Ew, I
ain'ts
love that.
trap Hazel in combat until she unravels them, destroying them in the process.
Each ain't has its own unique moveset, strengths, and weaknesses that you'll need to learn and adapt to. For example, the slug burrows on the ground and unleashes devastating strikes from afar.
So like this does have combat, which immediately puts it up higher on my I want to playlist. Sometimes, as much as I love story-heavy games and narrative-focused games, I need a little bit more oomph, and I like action a lot. So I am more inclined to give South of Midnight a try because not only does it have a great sense of art direction, but it looks like it has fun combat and mobility too. It might not be as like snazzy as like Ninja Gaiden, but like, bitch, for the setting, this fits. Thanks so much for the follow. I hope that they don't pull up Forspoken for this one. I was just about to say, oh my god. No, I was like, should I say it? But like, fuck it. My chat's gonna bring it up, and you guys do not disappoint. Thank you, thanks. My one concern is that the writing for this is going to be Forspoken E. I don't want the writing to be cringe, alright? Like, that's like the one thing that would make me a little bit apprehensive, because everything else about this looks like it's shaping up to be a very interesting game. This looks Forspoken as fuck, not gonna lie. I need to look at some cutscenes. Like, this is why we don't pre-order things. Like, what do you learn from Mama Lily? Like, listen to your mother, alright? Let me pull you into my bosom. There's room for everybody in here. I can just make myself big. And tell you this, don't pre-order games. Wait for the reviews. Or wait for your favorite streamer to fucking play it and throw herself onto the fucking pyre for you. It's going to be cringe. No, you don't know that. You don't know that. No one knows that yet. Let's not make it into like a fucking, oh my god, cream game versus not cream game. What I think that they should do is lean into the culture. Lean into the mythology of it, lean into the mythos, lean into the mysticism of it. And hopefully the writing isn't cringe as hell. Not a big fan of the MC's design, but I think that that's mostly because I hate piercings on a counterproductive level. It's okay. I like her design. I feel like there could be more fantasy flair to this, but given how the story starts, it makes sense. The thing that they did, though, is that her weapons are not super fantasy adjacent. So when you're making a character design that has modern clothing and you want to have a more fantasy setting, it's called urban fantasy, by the way. That is a thing. It's always like how I say that you should marry sci-fi and fantasy. You can also marry urban concepts and fantasy, too. If you're gonna be doing stuff that's fantasy, you have to make sure that your main character fits their environment. And this environment is literally like the fucking Louisiana Bayou. Her weapons look like a normal fucking spindle, it's just shiny. The hooks look like normal hooks, they're just shiny. If they had given her like a shiny gold staff spindle with like fantasy leaves of the willow and gold, then the outfit would not have fit. When you're designing characters, you design your setting around them, so I think that making this just be in the bayou and making the weapons look pretty fucking normal and letting the powers do the work for you visually, it's pretty well thought out. Like, I have to give these devs props. I know that, like, sometimes people are, like, very, very quick to judge, but I really want to give these devs props because it looks like they thought about it. It looks like they really did think about it, and they don't want to make the fantasy overpower the MC, and vice versa.
Threats with agile melee abilities to execute powerful combos, jump attacks, and charge attacks. But close combat is risky and can backfire because Aints have powerful defensive abilities. Mastering your magical skills become the key to gaining the upper hand in combat. Push, pull, and
it's
weave.
already woke. Also, no, we're not doing that. I know why. We all know why. Can I, like, say something controversial yet brave? Sometimes it feels like certain types of people, we all know thems, see, like, a fucking black character and they immediately go woke. It's like, shut the fuck up. There is no more perfect main character for this fucking game than a black lady, alright? It's the fucking bayou in Louisiana. Why would it not fit? So yeah, no, fuck those people. Fuck those people. Like, these are the same types of people that, like, if there's, like, a titty in a game and the titty's not being shoved in your face, like, if it's titty but, like, with a purpose, it's also woke. So, like, let's not pay attention to those.
Some of the spells at your disposal that give you a tactical advantage during a fight. Timing is everything. Pull distant enemies close to start melee combos, push them back to interrupt and stun their attack. Then, press the advantage.
I like their creature design.
Morning all. What did I miss?
Hello! Thanks so much for the sub. We watched the new trailer, well, the new dev showcase for the new Ninja Gaiden game, and now we're looking at South of Midnight.
With each enemy type, creating dynamic combat scenarios, especially when facing multiple types of opponents at the same time. Once
the Mogu Mogu disappears too soon.
Unraveled, breaking their core and setting them free.
Probably just like saw me say that and nodded. It's like, you have another 2 in the fridge, just go get one.
Reducing ability cooldowns. If you play your combos right,
he's listening in. You can come and sit here, you know.
As Hazel progresses in the game,
can I have one? Yeah. Do you want melon or like strawberry?
You'll have to decide which areas to prioritize.
Ooh, the
upgrades will
UI,
change how you
the
approach
UI looks so cool too, though. Okay, like, funny thing about me, I hate UI design. I'm not good at it. I don't like doing it. It's
And you
like
have
my
to
least
decide
favorite
which
thing
area
about
is the
designing
priority.
anything, especially game development shit. I'm not good at it. But when I see a good one, I will point it out. The font choice, colors, and fucking motifs are spot on for this type of game. Good job. Is there anyone who likes UI design? There are nerds out there who fucking cream themselves over making good UIs, okay? Like, there's something for everyone, alright? Like, when we were in college, and like, Hubby can back me up on this, we met people that were like, gooning over fonts, chat. Like, oh my god, did you see this new Helvetica? Ugh. And like, I'm not joking. There are people like this out there. Like, like they yearn for the fonts. They yearn for like, oh my god, is it like sans serif? Yeah, I'm not joking. These people exist. It's like math people. Like, who do you think designs these fonts? It's those people. Oh, Barry, the papyrus is gonna make me not. You could never use papyrus in college. My teachers would fucking punch you. Typography nerds are real. Yeah, no, we met a bunch. Why do you think everyone screams for the US for Persona 5 and Persona 3 Reload? Because it's font people! I'm one of them. We found one! I'm not kink shaming you. I honestly found it fascinating that there were people who liked that shit so much. So like, I love those people though, because it's thanks to those people that I have a pretty decent understanding of what fonts to use and to not use in comics. I'm gonna go insane, that's not real. No, it is! No, it is! It is! And I wasn't even in graphic design. I was in multimedia. And the people in graphic design, they had like paint swatches with the fucking Pantones on the walls, chat. And they talked about like that shit all the time. Bro, looking at the trailer for the drop of Helvetica Standard 2 and losing their shit. No, Comic Sans was also banned. I use a bunch. I have like Comica and I have like Anime Ace, and those are the ones I tend to use for comic stuff. They're nicer than Comic Sans. Times New Roman makes my butthole pucker. Why did I read that out loud? Why did I read that out loud? Burple, I hate you. Okay, no, well, you got a good laugh out of Ubin. I'm glad you're having fun, you buttfuck. Back to the trailer, though. That's such a good UI. Also, oh, does that look like parchment? Like, oh my god, it's pictures, but it kind of looks like parchment. I learned how to make parchment in like, well, not parchment, but like imitation with like coffee in like elementary school. Because we went to Colonial Williamsburg in space, and it was dope. Like, write your essay not only in Comic Sans, but every letter is a different color. I would cry. I think my teacher would have fucking fired me from campus. Boop, boop. That's the sound of the horny police. Oh yeah, they're coming for my wig. It's fine. If I don't ring the triangle, they won't come get me.
Upgrades will change how you approach combat, like enhancing area of effect attacks.
Purple's comment was so bad it alerted the cops outside Louis' apartment. It's the weekend, so they're like patrolling around. Their creature design is also spectacular.
The combat system is fast and responsive. Built around chaining
I should watch the devs showcases more, because those get me way more pumped about games than— Stop it! It's not my computer, it's not my computer, it's not my computer, it's not my computer, stop! I thought it was having a stroke, I thought the tabs have finally come back to bite me. I thought they were fucking trying to claw their way out of the grave and come for my wig. It's just how the fucking cutscenes work. Don't do that! Close your tabs, I know. The frame rate drop, ugh. If they did it on purpose, I'm gonna turn that off. Lily, that is your future if you don't close the tabs. No! The tabs are revolting. No! Lily, it is the tabs. No! Clean your fucking tabs. I have like 1,000 and more.
Search for her mother, you'll explore multiple regions, each ruled by a mythical creature with their own Southern Gothic history. You'll gradually—
Oh, they were going into the history of it too. That's so
once
cool.
Human or animal, who were transformed by tragedy. Their secrets waiting to be discovered.
Alligator.
As a weaver,
Croc.
Hazel heals these creatures by collecting fragments of haunted memories. We call these echoes, which—
5,000 Chrome tabs exposed.
Actually, it's only 1,600, and it's not that bad. Thanks so much for the super chat.
reveal each creature's past.
I can't look at rabbits the same way.
Before she can mend them.
Thank you, fucking ReZero.
What kind of person would do that to someone?
That's bad. What? What? Did it?
Design each region to reflect the creature that's been doomed to wander it. from the atmospheric environment to unique music themes composed for each one.
Ooh.
While not all encounters lead to direct combat, Hazel will need to face mythical creatures in epic confrontation before she can heal them. Our boss encounters and gameplay sequences also reflects the uniqueness of each creature, with distinct
Like, the
mechanics
UI
that
is
center
pretty
around
simple,
a
but like,
specific
I do
event.
like it quite a bit.
These encounters feature multiple phases that ramp up in complexity. As the encounters progress, the musical theme builds up, cranking the tension alongside the fight. Whether it's Two-Toed Tom or hugging Molly.
Oh god, I have to talk over this because if I get copyright striked, I'm gonna fucking.
Is inspired by Southern folklore and lead.
Oh, you know what? In the game, like game, South of Midnight, sweetie. If you guys are smart and you have fucking licensed music
South
in the
of
shit,
Midnight
streamer mode,
unfolds
please.
as a hero's journey, and as Hazel, you'll travel through a tapestry of Southern-inspired landscapes.
Oh, I love that.
From abysmal swamps
Ooh,
to flooded
that's a
farmlands,
fucking vibe.
to the Appalachian peaks. In our magical South, decaying buildings reclaimed by nature stand moments away from a hungry Rugolo. And as Hazel delves deeper, reality bends ever more.
I wonder
toward
how
the
much
fantastical.
inspiration they took from like the
history,
culture
landscape,
of
and folklore of the
African American
American Deep South
voodoo
fill
as
our
well,
world.
because that seems like a type of magic that you would delve into with this setting. It was like a thing around those parts, right? Back in the day, maybe a bit. Yeah, it's giving voodoo. I dig the setting. Creole Louisiana is super underused, and the vibes are strong as fuck. That's like the most interesting thing about this.
ReZero? I thought it would have been Monty Python.
Nope, Monty Python Rabbit is the tits. The ReZero ones scare the shit out of me. Thanks so much for the super chat. Yeah, it's a vibe. I definitely love the setting. I want to go to Louisiana to eat food.
And our team has infused the game with thoughtful details and environmental storytelling, like our bottle trees and haint blue porches. which
From
are
what
said to
little we're
ward off
seeing
evil
of Hazel
spirits.
right now, she
The way
actually
to the
seems
past
like a
emerges
likable
as central
protagonist
themes,
so
which you
far.
can see through old
Her main
abandoned buildings.
motivation is saving her mother after a disagreement, and it seems like she is very kind to all the crazy characters she is meeting instead of asterisk Marvel quip.
I think that like she seems a lot like a normal 19-year-old, which is kind of refreshing. Thanks so much for the bits and for the follow, by the way. Like for me, I definitely like her so far. She definitely seems like she's making the best out of a bad situation, and she's like learning from it. She has a very clear motivation in mind, which is basically save your mom. And I like that. So like sometimes the simpler the fucking main character's motivation, the better. The best stories for me always have like a very clear-cut goal for the MC. And this one is like, I want to save my mom. Other stuff might happen that might change that motivation in time, but if the initial motivation is pretty easy to understand, you're not going to have a hard time.
And businesses struggling to survive. As you explore, you'll meet locals who stayed behind even in the face of a hurricane.
So I'm the last person left here. All those damn haints. This part of the river's filthy with them.
Artistically, we're staying true to our moody compulsion signature style. But this time, we're using a handcrafted approach inspired by stop-motion animation, which allows our team to bring a distinct personality and
That
tone
looks really
into every
cool.
prop and character. Because this folklore is open to visual interpretation, we embrace the freedom to reimagine these creatures and their stories to adapt
That's
how they
horrifying.
look and to
Kinda
craft
love
our
it.
own version of a fantastical Deep South.
It definitely looks really interesting and really fun, and I do want to check it out.
Central themes. We're lucky to have talent across all our disciplines that collaborate to give
I want to
South of
see the
Midnight
concept
such
art
a
for this
unique
game. This is an art book I would buy
We
even if I
hope you
didn't play the
enjoyed
game.
This deep dive into South of Midnight. We're thrilled to announce that the game will launch on April 8th and pre-orders on
Oh, it's coming out
available
so
on Xbox
soon!
and Steam.
That's great! That's awesome, because my Switch needs to fucking breathe. Stop motion looks good, but I do not like it in this. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw what I meant, that like the stop motion compared to like the more smooth frame rate in the game looks a little bit funky.
It sounds like you would like the Ori games. They're 2D Metroidvanias with gorgeous art and awesome movement. They're on sale 75% right now on Steam.
Hell yeah, thanks so much for the dono. I'll definitely check that out. Hello! Okay, so far, both games that we've seen have looked really good. At the very least, visually. Ninja Gaiden is winning for me on gameplay, but I'm a slut for good action. Yeah, the stop motion, it's not janky, but since the rest of the frame rate for the game doesn't match, it feels like it's janky. Yeah, does that make sense? It feels like it's lagging, even if it's not. I did play Undertale, yeah, way back in the day. I could never do Genocide because it made me sad. Alright, Sandfall, what you got? Ooh, that's a vibe. That is a vibe! There are literally towns around here that look like this. Old European houses are the tits.
Bonjour, everyone.
Yeah, it's Europe! You can always tell because all the fucking cool European cities look like this. If I go out and I walk a few blocks to the fucking south, I will find buildings like that.
And welcome to our manor.
That's so cool. Wait, your studio's a manor? That's the dream!
Studio based in Montpellier, France.
Dude, if I had a fucking studio, like if Kinky Mation ever became like a fucking full-fledged operation, I would want to buy out one of the old-timey buildings in this city and turn it into a studio. It's so fucking bougie.
Obscure Expedition 33. It's a turn-based RPG set in a fantasy version of late 19th century Belle Epoque France.
Here we are.
Our grand adventure in game development actually
use the creepy farmhouse. No. That one's too big and too way out in the fucking bubble of nowhere.
Turn-based combat I grew up with and loved, but that fully leveraged the latest tech.
Oh, they have the fucking models.
Refresh the genre with new features and took place in a compelling world.
Numbers!
I knew I needed help to realize my dream. First, I turned to a programmer I knew would get it.
French metaphor. You know what? I'm gonna say it already. I don't like how the numbers look. I don't like seeing numbers. I like seeing the health bar go down. Like, the numbers are usually fine, but, like, they don't feel fantasy. They feel like, look, big number, serotonin. I like the health bar going down.
I knew I needed help to realize my dream.
If Kinky Mation became a full-fledged operation, wouldn't your parents find out? Yeah, and I would just shrug.
You and I started trading.
Believe it or not, but I didn't know about your art before seeing you on YouTube. And the first contact I had was the Killer Bean reaction video.
Oh my god.
Nonetheless, good content, thanks.
Thank you very much for the dono. If there had to be a video of mine that you watched before you came in contact with any of my content, it had to be that one. It had to be the video of me and my husband watching a fucking movie at 3 o'clock in the movie and having him be fucking quiet the entire time until one pivotal scene where he just goes, "This is art," and that's it, nothing else. It's a great way to come in. Thanks so much for the dono. My parents already know I wanted to rip that band-aid. Oh, are they cool with it?
This game took inspiration from one of my favorite JRPG series of all time, Shadow Hearts, which was based off of old 1900s Europe.
Thanks so much for the super chat. Like, so far the vibe seems cool. Is this one multiplayer or is it like just an action RPG? Hi, puppy! The man has few words, but his words are impactful. Yeah, he said things. The dog is around. Yeah, she's, So, like, hubby got up from the couch to grab a bite of, like, what is it, fried chicken or chips. And the dog was like, the dog heard bag crinkle and immediately fucking pounced. It was a double flusher. I still use that joke. Thanks so much for the follow. This one's turn-based RPG. Okay. Yeah, no, it was a double flusher is a joke that still gets used in my house. That dog is a cat. Yeah, she looks like an ugly cat. Oh, So Dramatic gets yeeted at me at least once a day. Whenever I start getting like, because like work overwhelms me, he just goes, "So dramatic," and that's it.
ideas right away, and that quickly turned into trading files back and forth. Soon, I was creating the first prototypes of the reactive turn-based system, combining real-time offense and defense elements.
That looks
and a
really
cinematic
fun.
battle camera system. Things really clicked when we tested the first version of those features. We felt we had something both challenging and fun.
As Tom and I went back and forth and iterated on game elements, a vision started to come together, and I shared it with an old friend from university.
Guillaume and I are both passionate gamers, and when he described the project, I quit my job the
Dude,
following
the
week
fucking
and
manor
joined
is
the team
sick. Can
without
we, like,
hesitation.
get one?
Because I believe that in video
Can I get, like, a
games,
manor for
success
all my
always
things to help me
starts
make
with a
content?
strong creative vision.
Dude!
And we had that defined by 3 core elements. A story with great emotional depth, gameplay that innovates on the classics we love, and a world that is completely original, beautiful, and immersive. We founded Central Interactive on these tenets. A group of friends with a shared vision.
You have manor
and the
money?
drive
Not
to make
yet.
something great.
Manors are expensive.
This too is your legacy.
It takes a
Core to
minute,
every
yeah.
great RPG is a compelling story. And Guillaume and I spent 4 years intensively developing and refining ours. And that started with the hook.
Oh, that
67
looks so
years
cool.
ago, a massive slumbering paintress and a monolith appeared with no warning. Once a year, the paintress wakes and paints a number on her monolith, and everyone who has passed that age is erased.
Oh!
Every year that number
Literally deleted old! Deleted old! Oh my god, that's what it means! That's what it means! Are you 34? Are you over 34? Dead! Deleted old! That scene just killed me. Deleted old. It's literally deleted old. We finally found it. We found what it is. I am literally dead now. Scrubs. Oh wait, no. So's open. No.
What was that? 30 years? Old. Die.
Old.
I feel like throwing a grenade into the room. Persona is one of the most overrated series ever. It's a mediocre visual novel staple to a mediocre RPG.
Thanks so much for the super chat. We can agree to disagree. I do like Persona. Although, Jesus Christ, update your fucking 3D models, Atlas God. Like, I will say this, graphically, Persona games are a bit mid, but they do work with their limitations, and they're very stylish games.
and everyone dies younger and younger. Expeditions depart to kill the paintress, determined to fight until their final breath, but none have ever returned. Our story follows
Delete it
Expedition
old.
33.
Expeditioners, we honor your dedication.
Guillaume and I knew early on that we didn't want to focus
Only
on
young
good
people are
versus
gonna be
evil.
alive.
What's interesting to us are people who, yes, are flawed, but who care deeply about each
Main
other.
characters are 33 or
And
younger.
conflicts arise because they have different perspectives on what
This
needs
is
to be
literally
done.
anime logic. The paintress exists in every anime universe, and that's why the fucking mom in 100 Girlfriends has to be under 30, because otherwise she'd die.
I'm sorry about earlier.
This paintress doesn't
We
like
wanted our
hags.
story to feel dark and mature, with adult characters who feel like
God, I
real
have
people
characters to
with
design that
real
I need to show
experiences.
you guys.
Always missing something that
Her hair
everyone
color
else
is
just
everything I wanted.
gets.
The heart of the story is about overcoming an existential threat while struggling with loss and grief. And it's rooted in the characters' relationships, both to each other and to themselves.
What are we gonna do, huh? Tell me. What are we gonna do?
You have some experience with the French bulldogs.
Thanks so much for the super chat. The most stubborn motherfucker on the planet. She was like standing across the room from me, looking, unblinking, one eye to the horizon and one eye at me. And I was like, baby, come here, come give me a hug. Just stared me down. Just stared me down until I fucking rustled the bag and she came running. Her latest obsession is her new chew toy that is made out of like really hardened yak milk or something. It smells like cheese in a good way. Hubby doesn't like it. And it's like literally rock solid and she can't fucking destroy it and I'm obsessed with it. Hi! Yak milk? Yeah.
In a world like this, how does one stay hopeful?
She's snoring in the background. Can you
or
guys hear
make peace
her?
With their fate? What duty do
I should
we
probably
owe
move
to
her
each other
bed.
or to ourselves?
Actually, give me a second, you guys. I'm gonna move Puppy because she's being super noisy. Baby girl, come here. All right, I have moved the creature because she was being loud. And I gave her her stick of solidified yak cheese. Have fun with that. Not on the couch. Bájate. Oban! He did it for me. All right. I will say, though, that art style-wise, this one might be my least favorite of the bunch so far. But it still has a cool style.
These questions are deeply personal to me, and they permeate the story.
Bring the creature back.
behind
She's
the
gonna move
story.
cables.
Know that Lumiere fights with you. Tomorrow comes Expedition 33.
The characters all have their own motivations.
You have a year
and
to stop
perspectives.
this thing from making everybody
Gustav and
deleted
Lune
old.
are deeply invested in the expedition, even if they fight all the time. To them, the mission is
Yeah, this is the least eye-catching art style-wise, but it's still cool.
Identity and purpose.
Protocol doesn't cover every contingency. You know that.
Contrast that with Ciel. whose
Some really
darkest
cool
days
outfit
have already
designs,
happened.
though.
What are the stars whispering to you? Actually, I'm the one whispering to them. It's something my dad and I used to do.
And Maëlle, who cares more about really living her life, not just living longer.
Gustav, are you real?
It's not all dark, though. Along the way, they meet various colorful NPCs and recruit Monoko, who is a friendly but kinda bloodthirsty philosopher and a fully playable character. He has a really cool battle mechanic.
Oh, I
that
love
he can turn
him!
into
Friend
the enemies
chain.
he defeats.
What are you doing?
Just need the foot. Aha!
He's very, very old and
I
has
like
seen
that
many
one.
expeditions come and go. He is a Jet Troll, which are a group of playful beings who view battle as a form of meditation. They're fun and sort of ridiculous. You'll meet Monoko and many other Jet Trolls across the game.
Okay, so there's other beings in here.
And of course, there is Esquier, who is one of the oldest and lore-wise the most powerful creatures in the verse.
Esquier is that powerful?
He will be your mount and help you travel to secret corners
Friend-shaped.
of the world. And if you bring him back to special
Friend-shaped.
stones, you can unlock abilities for him to access new
I
areas of
love
the world
him!
and
He's so round! Oh wait, hold on. Is that a JRPG map mechanic I see? You move around as that thing. Oh my god, it is! Oh, that's so cool! Okay, I love RPG maps. Round boy! Damn boy, he's thick. I want the taki.
He will be your mount and help you travel to secret corners of the world.
Why is it so spicy?
If you bring him back to special stones, you can unlock abilities for him to access new areas of the world and find exciting secrets.
I'm strong, but I'm not that strong.
Everyone has their own reason for joining the expedition, and each of them has their own story arc and resolution that we
Ooh,
think
okay,
players
okay.
will really connect with.
I like the vibe of this one. I I do like RPGs. This one seems to be a pretty solid pseudo turn-based thing, so I'm excited.
In addition to a strong narrative, we had a clear vision for our own take on the genre.
What the fuck is that instrument? I want it. What is that? Is that a mini organ? I want it. I want one. God, I love music. I wish I could learn more about it. That's so cool. It's an organ. I want one. That is so cute. It's a ham organ. Ah! It's an organ in piano form. That is amazing. I want one. I don't know how to play. I want one anyway. I would have musical instruments in my house just for the aesthetic. I mean, like, do you want me to delight you in fucking musical instruments? Nothing.
For our own take on the genre's core gameplay. Our reactive turn-based system takes the traditional turn-based battle mechanic we love and adds real-time reaction.
Okay, that seems pretty cool. I haven't seen that before.
Which gives combat greater.
It's a little bit like Mario and Luigi, almost, I think, that you do have to push the button before the thing happens, but this one's a little bit more 3D, if that makes sense.
Intensity and dynamism.
Yeah, it's like Mario and Luigi's combat system, but like more 3D model in like camera moves around as opposed to just being fixed in one angle. Love your videos, and I'm also super drunk right now. Hope for the best no matter what happens. Vodka, thank you. I also do have a little bit of vodka. With blueberry lemonade, it's potent.
During initial playtests, turn-based players often found the real-time elements too hard. Some of us are still traumatized by enemies from back then. We've done a lot of rebalancing since, and with a lot of iteration, we ultimately came up with a formula that we're proud of. Players who are good at real-time can take more risks, and others can counterbalance with items and strategies.
Oh, and fuck items. No items. Only strike. Only big number.
You can customize your character. We spend a lot of time designing each character's unique mechanics and their custom skill trees. Our philosophy is making every type of playstyle viable so that everyone can have fun with how they play.
I think that if you're doing turn-based RPG, making it reactive is the way to go, because like that way it feels like you have more input in it. It's not quite an action game, but it gives you more stuff to do. That's one of the main reasons I love the Mario and Luigi games so much, because you have to push the buttons. You don't just push attack and it attacks and that's it. You have to push the button, and then push the button again at the right timing, or you biff it.
Between stances, which can ultimately boost defense.
You don't even know where the item menu is. Get damn fucking straight, or damn fucking gay, yep.
But I'm pretty much the only one at the studio who plays her that way. Most people play her as...
Thank you very much for the sub! That's so sweet. Also, thanks so much to everybody on YouTube that's joined the channel via channel membership. Very much appreciated.
The characters can also equip hundreds of passive effects, which in our game
oh,
are
no.
called Lumina.
Oh no! Oh, I'm gonna be stuck on that menu for 20 years.
Skill tree and
no!
hundreds of passive effects. They can gain through Lumina and weapons.
The Lily Killer.
To explore.
That's a lot!
Needless to say, we can't wait to see how you choose to play.
Is it like Balatro that like I get different passives and they make me big?
Never even imagined.
That's really cool. Again, I want your fucking manor office for myself. I want one.
I was really excited to design something unique.
Oh, is this the monster? Is this the creature designer? Is this like the art director for the game? Give me your wisdom.
Its own color and texture identity. For example, the Gestural Village is an early area in the game where players can enjoy a fun break. We wanted something that feels chaotic, grungy, and toy-like.
And so you decided to go with red and ochre.
Everything's
That's a good call.
Chaos everywhere. Huts are unsafe. Built with
yeah. Look at all the fucking look at the shapes in this entire terrain. The eye can't rest for a second. There's no smooth lines or just solid curved lines. Everything is jagged. Everything is curved in like specific ways. Like there's no place for your eye to rest. If you want to convey chaos, a little baby art tip for you guys. Use a lot of jagged lines or a lot of like wiggles, I guess you could call them. When you want the eye to rest, when you want the eye to feel serenity, using smooth lines, not even straight lines, just smooth lines, straight across line or a very smooth curve, It's usually a good way to let the eye rest. If you want to convey a chaotic atmosphere, personality, whatever, using lines that make the eye move a lot usually does it. The color choice for a chaotic environment is also excellent, especially using those shades of red and like ochre in the background. Red is great for that because red is a very bright color. It's desaturated here, but it's still vivid enough that it catches the eye.
It's a place where anyone could fight you at any point.
Yep.
Which is pretty much what the Gestrels are like.
I like you.
The Gestral village is hidden inside the ancient sanctuary. The ideas here were forest, labyrinth, and sentinels. I designed it as a vibrant place, like an old graveyard of Gestrels.
It looks amazing.
Wooden toys in a box, with two main colors, red and white. I wanted to make it feel cozy, hidden from danger.
Yeah, it feels really warm, but it's also very chaotic. Like, when you're using red, what you pair it with will give you your vibe. There's a reason why red and black are considered like the goth colors by default, because if you put red with black, it gives you a more sinister vibe. But if you put red with white, it's cozy, it's comforting, it feels like whimsical, very playful. Red is a color that's really eye-catching. With character design, if you are to use it, I would not recommend you use it in the majority of the design, unless you want the character to be a flamboyant asshole, in which case, go right ahead. But it's such a chaotic color that the best thing you can do is pair it with neutrals, and what neutral you pair it with will give you the vibe. Black is sinister, moody, gothic. White is cozy. Any Elden Ring player right now sees a red environment is already PTSD, except Caelid was mostly working with shades of red that looked sickly. If you fucking bump up your Elden Ring right now and compare it to this picture, the reds in Caelid were either like neon red, like the Lake of Rot, or they were very faded red, almost orange. It was shades of red that were desaturated, tinged with gray, sickly, uncomfortable. This red feels a little bit deeper, it's a little bit on the cool tone side, it's cozy. Like, the color script for this type of stuff really matters for the vibe you want to set for a game. I was never comfortable in Caelid. I don't know if you guys were. Especially, I was never comfortable in the underground sections with the Lake of Rot. That red was borderline pink. Let me show you guys real quick. The difference between a color script for two different vibes is it's the same color, completely different execution. And that's why I like this designer. I don't know if he's the art director or, like, the lead fucking designer for things, because, like, this place, Caelid also uses red and white. But, look at the shades. It's sickly, it's desaturated, it's deeply uncomfortable and, like, unpleasing to look at. Sickly is the word that I think they were going for when they designed Caelid. And then when you look at the trailer for this, it's like leaves and dappled sunlight and very faded and like bone white as opposed to like a grayish white. This looks sickly. This looks cozy. And it's just one shift in the tone of red and in the shapes of the environment. That's it. Yeah, Caelid looks dead. This looks very much alive.
Labyrinths in case enemies get in. Same process with the characters. Minoko came in a single concept.
Ooh, yes, character design, that's my jam.
Body, white fur with a black and red flat mask.
Ladies, could I?
Ow!
Yeah, buddy!
For SK, we needed a cuddly companion to take us around the world. I thought instantly of a giant inflatable balloon.
Yeah. Okay, this dude knows exactly what he's talking about. He was like, we need a friendly, cuddly companion that could take us places. Immediately goes friend-shaped. Immediately. That's the best thing you can do. Round, inflatable, soft, squishy. You look at it and you're like, that's exactly what you should go for. Again, you can make similar designs for things, but if you change one thing, your vibe can change immensely. This character could easily not be friend-shaped if his face wasn't so cute, if his color scheme was a little bit darker, if he had sharper claws or like red glowing eyes. Anything you change can change the vibe, which is why when you're designing characters of any kind, really think about what you want to convey, because that changes everything. Like, yeah, like Alexander. Alexander was friend-shaped. Something about him still felt a little bit vaguely disturbing, and as you played through Elden Ring, you noticed that. And the reason you kind of thought that he was a little bit off-putting was because his arms were like rocky and like kind of weird. And then you learn the lore of the living jars and you're like, oh, ew.
With many intricate motifs. We start with the core themes and ideas, and the visuals grow organically.
Oh, thank you. Oh my god, thank you, thank you. Oh my god, a breath of fresh air. Core ideas and then everything else. Thank you very much, Jesus.
Back from older JRPGs. A feature we really loved, but is very rare these days. A completely 3D and navigable world map.
Yes, RPG maps. Bring them back. Bring them back.
And it was a real challenge to create.
Oh,
both
my
artistically
favorite.
and technically. And it ended up a lot bigger than we expected.
Oh, swimming.
We'll definitely need SK's help traveling around. Here we go. We're super happy with the result, though, as there's a lot of side paths and entire hidden levels. If you want to
Xbox, you guys should do this shit more, because this is making me way more interested in the games. If I get to hear the dorks behind them talk about it.
You will have to explore. Good luck.
Good luck, okay. Ew!
We've poured our hearts and souls.
The animation's pretty good.
For the past 4 years.
Okay, so like the counters are
why-
also reactive. That's great. Thanks so much for the follow.
We're delighted to announce that Expedition 33 launches on April 24th.
Stop
Xbox
throwing
Series X and
fucking
S,
interesting
and is
looking
available
shit at
day
me in
one with
April. I'm
Xbox Game Pass.
busy.
You can
I like
already
them.
wishes the game and follow us for more info.
I want to go to your
We
studio.
are super excited to invite you into the world of Expedition 33.
Thanks so much for the
We are a
follow.
small,
You just know that the
passionate
people that
team
are sitting on the
which are
tables
build
outside
games,
are
and can't
literally
wait for
just
you to
fucking
discover our
brainstorming.
story, our world, and our take on the turn-based genre.
There are
And we
two
have
places
everyone
to
that's
brainstorm
involved.
ideas,
Thank you for
chat.
joining.
One of them is outside if you're at a cafe or just at a nice balcony where you can people watch, and the other is in the shower.
Yes. Tomorrow comes.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow comes.
Demain viendra.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow comes.
Alright, well, Expedition 33, while the art style for the humans isn't my favorite, everything else about it looks solid, and listening to what I'm assuming is the art director for the game talk about his process made me so happy. You can tell that there was a lot of love put into the entire thing, visually and narratively, and the fact that we finally found the answer to the age-old question of what is deleted old makes me very happy. We have one more studio to go through. ID. And so far, no guns. Well, no live service, rather. Yeah!
Hello, and welcome to Dallas, Texas.
Please tell me
home
you're
of
making
id
another
Software,
one. Texas!
Where more than 30 years ago, a small team of game developers helped define and set a course. for
Wasn't
first-person
Doom one of the
shooters.
first
A lot
first-person
has
shooters
changed
ever?
since then, but
Like the
our
OG.
team is as passionate as ever. And the most important values at the core of our games, innovation.
Chat, why are you guys
craftsmanship,
crying? It was the OG.
Every Doom game is peak. I'm excited youths to see your take on their designs.
So, like, the thing I remember about the last Doom, was it Doom Eternal? Was the music. It was awesome.
performance remain a priority for us to this day.
And as you're about to see, those values are infused in every
I'm excited.
aspect of this.
Okay, this
latest
one has been
installment
really
in
fun.
the
Why don't you show me
legendary
more
Doom
of the devs
franchise.
being dorks? I
It
enjoy
is an
that.
honor to work
Because
on
I'm
this
also
game,
a dork.
to carry on its tradition of creating all-out, groundbreaking levels of fun.
So now, we're excited to share with you a look at our most ambitious game yet.
Oh boy.
This is Doom: The Dark Ages.
I'm so stupid I mouthed the words.
Oh, I like them!
Wolfenstein 3D, System Shock, and Doom were the original 3 shooters, off the top of my head.
Thanks so much for the super chat. Yeah, I remember that Doom was one of the first ones, right? Also, I immediately see, like, a mace and I'm delighted. A morning star. Pointy thing on a stick. Everyone dicks out. Time to be men. Time to be men! Let the balls drop! Ooh. I mean, Doom has always kind of been about killing demons, no? Thanks so much for the follow. Ooh.
In Doom: The Dark Ages, you will feel like the super
Every
weapon in
single
the
one
center
of these
a medieval war
offices,
game.
I love these devs. Every single one of your fucking office spaces has matched the vibe of your game. I don't know if you guys were told to do that for this showcase, or if your offices
Yeah,
just
but
dead
it's
ass
not
feel
Mick
like
Gordon.
that. It's okay. Look, just because it's not the musicians you know and love doesn't mean you should not give new ones a chance. Look at Mario and Luigi. I love the music for Brothership, and it's not Yoko. But like, I don't know if they told them to do this, but like, holy shit, every office fits their game aesthetic perfectly.
Against Hell. Set in a cinematic sci-fi fantasy world full of locations to explore.
Sci-fi fantasy, you just said the
powerful
magic
weapons
words.
to unlock,
I'm
and
immediately
enemies to
interested.
conquer.
Ooh.
This is a prequel to Doom 2016, and that's given us the opportunity to reimagine every aspect of this experience. So if you're new to the franchise,
A nail
then
gun,
Doom:
no.
The Dark Ages will be the perfect entry
Dude,
point into the
Cowboy
series.
Hat game developer. Cowboy Hat game developer is a fucking aesthetic, and it can only happen in Texas. And the people making Doom.
To unlock and enemies to conquer. This is a prequel to Doom 2016.
Oh!
And that's given us the opportunity to reimagine every aspect of this experience. So if you're new to the franchise, then Doom: The Dark Ages will be the perfect entry point into the series.
We're playing Doom! We are playing Doom. That is perfect. Oh, shit. I never played Doom before, and I was like, is there a story? I don't want to feel left out. But if this is a prequel, it's like Yakuza fucking Zero. We're playing Doom. We're being men. The balls are dropping everywhere in chat. Testicle, 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 testicle. The testes are out, bitch. We're playing Doom. If it comes out in April, I'm gonna have to fucking cry, because between South of Midnight and Expedition 33, I am leaning more towards South of Midnight, but if Doom drops in April, it's gonna have to be Doom.
If you're a longtime fan, then you'll be proud to see, in a lot of ways, the feel of the game is really a return to form. So let's break it down, starting with
Yakuza
the
0 1
combat.
really soon.
In Doom Eternal, you felt like a fighter jet. In Doom: The Dark Ages, you'll be an iron tank. Heavy, strong, but still fast. A grounded combat system with an emphasis
Okay, can
on
I just say
power
something
over
about the weapon design
acrobatics
for
of
this
Doom
already?
Eternal.
I'm a sucker for guns that are fancy. I don't like normal guns because they look boring. A normal fucking pistol, mama, I snore. Es aburrido, Jose Antonio. If you give me a gun with like fucking silver etchings and cool designs, like if it looks like, the more it looks like a Van Helsing weapon, the better for me. So I like this already a lot. Them's fighting words, you're Texan, shut up. Ooh! Like, look at the fucking engravings on this thing. That is gorgeous. I like fancy guns. I do. I really like fancy guns. Like, I like those old-timey revolvers. Those are like my favorite fucking aesthetic for guns. The ones that are like carved through with like metal. Smith & Wesson, I think. Wesson, I think it was. Those are dope. I love those. This is giving that vibe. Engravings offer no tactical advantage whatsoever. Do you think I want tactical advantage? I want to look like a badass pink princess while I shoot a fucking gun. While I unload a fucking clip into a fucking alien's face. I don't care about efficiency. I'm a pink thing. I want to look cool and pretty, and I want that gun to shoot a bullet and glitter into an alien's dome. Not me, though. It's a line from MGS, Lily. It is. But you should engrave things.
A grounded combat system with an emphasis on power.
I know that the
over
Doom guy had a
acrobatics of
rabbit,
Doom
and the reason
Eternal.
he fucking popped off was because they killed it. As someone who has a rabbit back home in
Balance
Mexico,
between
yeah,
enemy
but...
projectiles and player movement speed that makes strafing to aim viable again.
Ooh.
Just like in the classic Doom game.
Wait, is your shield a
But it's not
fucking
all about
saw
nostalgia.
blade?
Innovation is the goal, always. And so for Doom: The Dark Ages, it's an all-new world with new tools and new mechanics to master.
That is metal
Let
as
me introduce
fuck.
you to the Shield Saw.
Ah!
Block. Throw.
Popcorn movie,
Parry.
but as a game?
Deflect.
That...
All from
Ooh.
one input. It's contextual. Tons of depth on a single button press.
That's a big
You know,
gun.
we want every Doom game to stand on its own as a unique experience. So in 2016, we asked you to run and gun. In Doom Eternal, it was jump and shoot.
Ooh.
And in Doom the Dark Ages, you're gonna stand and fight.
Yeah!
Never hurt a man's pet. Remember John Wick?
I've never seen any of the movies. Someone's gonna fucking strangle me for that. Yeah, bitch, bring it on. We stand and we fight like men. Gasp. I know, I'm sorry. I fucking hate you. Don't worry, I'm gonna watch Sonic soon. I got it on Prime, so I can just watch it. I'm gonna get you with a pencil, Lily.
Ah yes, Doom, the game series that is so Christian it made the religious very anxious. Jumping into hell and exterminating demons.
Oh yeah, Catholics don't like this game. Like, here's the thing that Christians would tell you. Let me give you my mom's explanation, all right? Let me channel her spirit for a second. That's just a way for you to get closer to the demons. That's just a way for the demons to try and get their fucking claws around you and make them enticing. You think you're killing demons, but the screen is full of demons. You're always seeing demons. You're interacting with them. You're already doomed. I had my mom tell me once that she feared for my soul, and I was like, wow, Mom, that almost sounds like you don't love me. She regretted that one. Yeah, you're doomed. Get it? Ah! Like, my mom saw me watching, like, serial killer documentaries because history is fascinating and I like true crime, and she was like, that can't be good for your soul. I'm worried for you. And I'm like, ugh. Now she doesn't care. Yeah, I Uno reversed. I was like, does that mean you don't love me because I'm evil? And she was like, no, oh my god, sweetie, you know. And I was like, then yeah, stop saying stupid shit.
Shield Saw will give you the strength to go head to head with some of the biggest, baddest
Shield Saw feels like Perry.
Favorite part about Doom on the SNES was the cartridge was red.
Thanks so much for the super chat. Was it really? That's so cool.
Ever created it in. But that's not all. Because if you're gonna stand and fight, then you gotta have something to follow up that opening parry with. How about an iron?
Yeah! Oh, that thing looks cool as shit. Oh, I want one. I want one. I want one.
Maybe an electrified gauntlet.
You follow up that parry with punch.
That's right. We have 3 melee options that are
I
part
want
of
that
the melee
one.
system. All on one input, complete with combos and upgrades.
It's like, oh, what cute thing is the pink thing playing,
Finish
Doom?
off the demons now with an all-new, unsynced, completely in the player's control glory kill system. From
Glory kill. That sounds badass.
And it feels
You do,
amazing.
like, I think you guys have I've mentioned to you guys before that I really hate it in combat when the fucking combat animation doesn't feel like Impact has any weight behind it. Like, you guys know what I mean, right? Like, when you're playing, like, Genshin Impact and you're using Lisa, and it looks like she's slapping shit with a wet electric noodle. When combat animation has weight behind it, when you can feel the punch, that's how you know it's good. Glory hole system went. No! Yeah, like, if you can feel the weight of the punch, if the enemy fucking flinches back, like, if there's reaction to the combat action, the combat system, the fucking combat animations are so much better. But when you're like hit something and it just goes, then it does nothing. It does nothing for me. I feel nothing.
Smashing your way through the horde.
I need the crunch sound. The crunch and the reaction. Like, see, look how the fucking enemy gets like fucking real bad.
We got one more really
The
important
Doom
button that
reboot
we
is a
haven't talked about.
masterclass in game design, and even reimagined the FPS genre as we know by making it feel more like a first-person action game more than anything else. Also, Doomslayer is daddy.
Hell yeah, baby! Yeah, well, you have no idea if you're doing damage or not. At minimum, you need to flash. Yeah, you need to flash. The enemy needs to reel back. Like, you basically need to feel like you're hitting something or shooting something, depending on what you're doing. Because otherwise, it's like, limp noodle.
Yet. The trigger.
You don't have to worry about with that with a Doom game. You're gonna fucking feel
That's
it
right, we
good.
saved the best for last. Doom has and always will be all about the guns. And
Oh,
Dark
God.
Ages has some of the most ridiculously powerful weapons.
I want
that we've
ridiculous
ever created.
weapons. I want the weapon design to be so stupid it works.
Mean. Ancient. Brutal torture machines.
Oh!
Built to butcher. Impale.
Yeah!
and shred the minions of hell with.
Christ on a bike.
Only in Doom. That's the
Let's
mission
be real,
statement
chat.
for the
How many
design
boys
is
in
never
chat are
before
like,
seen,
ugh?
insanely fun to use tools of mayhem.
This is
that
like pure
only the Slayer
testes.
has the power.
I love it. Yes, I am creaming right now. We all are. Everyone is nutting because the fucking Doom combat looks so good. Not gonna lie, I'm erect. Who's fucking hard as a rock right now? A gun that grinds the skulls of your enemies and throws them back as projectile is metal as fuck. Yeah, okay. All the boys in chat, like, Doom makes the fucking milkshake. Doom's milkshake makes the boys come to the yard, I swear to God. And their milkshake is made out of crushed skulls. La 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 la. Anyway.
Power to wield. So let's take a
This
look
is
at
what
some
boys
extended
like. This is
gameplay
absolutely
footage
what boys
and
like.
see
I like
how
this,
these
and I'm a
medieval
woman.
mechanics synergize with the enemies and the environments to form the new combat loop for Doom the Dark.
Can you blame us? No. Not even a little bit. This is cool as fuck. I'm an honorary boy because I definitely think this is metal as fuck.
In Doom, you are the boss fight.
I mean, it certainly feels like that.
Boys have two settings. Pet Fluffy Bunny. And see Red slaughter thine enemies in drunk fury.
This game definitely feels like the best of both worlds because this dude had a rabbit, right? The demons are literally scared of you. I kind of love that. It's okay. They need to speed up that combat. I think it's slow like that by design because this character is meant to be a tank. He has a framed picture of his rabbit in his man cave. I love him. I love him. I used to have 3 rabbits. Now I only have 1. And I love those little fluffy fuckers. Like my life depended on it. He gets a new pet in this one. More Benui.
Time in an id game, we've made our combat
Oh,
more
it's id and not
approachable
ID.
and flexible than ever before, with a new difficulty system and sliders that will allow players to tune the speed and challenge of the game to whatever fits them best. You can slow things down or speed them up.
Oh,
it's a Doom for all Slayers.
So can you make like a Doober hyper difficult?
End with just the Slayer. We finally have for you. We've been waiting for 2 games now to get in and pilot your very own 30-story Atlan, which is a mech. It's the size of a building.
Oh my god, you can become Kaiju Doom Slayer.
Death with your gauntleted fists. And if that wasn't enough, we also have for you your very own fire-breathing, Gatling gun-toting
Oh
cybernetic dragon.
shit.
Neither of
Oh,
these
that's
are one-and-done
dope.
features either. They have a full suite of abilities and even mini-bosses.
Oh my god.
The spectacle is epic. The Power Fantasy is unlike
Okay, no, boys in chat, how bad is the boner? Like, how bad is it? Because this is hype and I'm a girl, so like... Laser Dragon? Bad, everything is wet. God damn it. Heavy. Chunky. Zipper has popped. Flaccid because I just can't. Oh man, chat's having a great time. Good, good. I'm glad you guys are so excited. Should like, oh god, your reactions are really making me want to check this out. Absolutely bricked. I'm jorking my peanuts. I'm sorry, but I am using that in the video. This is Gooner shit. This is Gooner shit, alright? This is the shit that makes all the boys pee-pee hard because, like, holy shit, that is so cool. How boys become men. Give them Doom. I just grew a full beard in 5 seconds. Testosterone flooded your body. Men only one thing and it's disgusting. Doom. I'm about to grow a 2nd pair of nuts. Chat! I gotta lean back to counter. Wait, please ones of these that you see and put them in the video because these are fucking gold. Guys, like, you're making, the comments are fucking goated. The comedy. I have just created a sunbee on my toes. I have to lay down on my back because I'm puncturing my wall. Mega nut! Oh, things never change. I love you guys. Let's keep it going.
We've made it in, and the combat systems behind these features are deep and tons of fun. And as cool as all that is, we know that fans of single-player action games expect more than just great combat.
You know what makes me the happiest about this entire thing? Xbox, you have my respect. Not a single one of these has been a live service. Or a multiplayer game. No hate towards multiplayer, but I am a hermit. I kind of need to play games single player alone in my house. So yeah, mad respect from Xbox for this showcase.
So we're excited
Everyone
to share
duck,
with you
I'm
not
about
just
to
the
turn
gunplay,
left,
but the world of Doom: The Dark Ages. Your hero's journey will take you to the far reaches of the Doom universe. Mysterious worlds from the Slayer's past.
Oh!
Dark forests, dungeons, ancient hellscapes, battlefields, and worlds beyond. And through exploration, you'll be unlocking new abilities.
I feel like this is what
godlike
Ubisoft
powers
kind
every
of
step
needs
of the
to
way.
do.
Now armed with your trusty shield saw, you're gonna cut, leap, and smash your way through environments full
that
of
was
secrets
satisfying.
and treasures. There's always something new waiting to be discovered,
Steal it from the
or
corpse.
destroyed. Now let's take a closer look at just one of the many missions you'll experience in Doom: The Dark Ages. In this level, you will meet the enemy at the gates and save a city from certain destruction.
Ooh!
Explore the medieval battlefield outside
I am
the castle
spinning like a
walls,
propeller. Chat!
seeking out targets
My house
and
is a new
enemy
pillar.
formations along the way to engage with as you
Things
see
I
fit.
love you things.
Any gun you choose. Explore what
I
is
really
the
like the
largest
mace.
play space
I would use
ever
that
in
one.
a Doom game. Discovering secret caves and dungeon-like mines
Oh,
in search of
shit.
vital resources. You control the pace of the game. Where you go, who you fight, and the objectives you pursue. It's a Doom sandbox.
Hugo
full of
Martin, the
war
guy
and
with the
riches.
beard, worked on the mech and kaiju design for Pacific Rim. Really? Really? I love that movie. Those were awesome. Well, no wonder that all of these look so fun. Definitely put hair on my chest. Yeah, this is the Pacific Rim guy. Ooh, that's exciting. That's actually really exciting. This erection will last more than a few hours. Hospital! It's a flail.
Broken the enemy assault, head back
Good
to
use
the
of the
main
emote.
gates because the battle isn't over yet.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Oh, yeah. My mom... my mom literally just went, I feel a disturbance in the force. Like, my mom just fucking felt this across the Atlantic and went, evil. Doomslayer John Wick becomes a space marine to rip and tear demons. My mom just felt this across the Atlantic and was like, my daughter is looking at sin. El Diablo!
And the soundtrack to your epic adventures will be composed by the award-winning team at Finishing Move, providing you with a metal soundscape that's loaded with guitars, medieval vibes, and pure
Ooh, I
adrenaline.
love medieval vibes.
You'll feel like you're expanding the legend of the Slayer with every mission you complete. And speaking of that legend, the story of Doom: The Dark Ages, like everything
You know
else
that
in the
one
game,
anime where the school shoots a laser out of her because she was bit by a dog? Well, that, but lower.
What anime was that?
is big. It's a summer blockbuster event with everything
Popcorn
on
movie.
the line,
Popcorn movie.
and you
We're gonna
are
need
the
a
star
bowl
of
of
the show.
popcorn whenever we
Your
play Doom,
power
chat.
is coveted by your enemies.
Nichijou.
and withheld from your allies. With the Slayer imprisoned at the start of our story, the balance of power between good and evil is shifting, and time is running out. It's a new story and the perfect entry point for new players.
Ooh, perfect, because I might check this one out.
Out of the codex and into the cutscenes, featuring new characters, old allies, and powerful new villains.
El Diablo!
And for returning players, it leads directly into the Doom
Slayer's
2016
daddy.
Slayer's Testaments. It's an action story worthy
He
of
looks,
the Slayer's
though,
legend.
like he would be so gentle with you. Hi! He has a Banui.
We've got 10 years of making modern Doom games together, and we've done better with every game we've made.
Dude, it's
hope with
fucking
all this,
amazing.
The goal is to give players an experience that's as fun to play as it was to make. And make something that's
I don't
good
even
enough
want him to be
become
gentle, Lily. Well,
the
he
best
probably is.
game id has ever made.
But that is for you to decide. When Doom the Dark Ages releases,
Okay, you're in May. All right, good. Birthday game, birthday Doom. Okay, we can do it in May. Good. I'm not pre-ordering. Fuck pre-ordering. But oh, that's so exciting. Like, I've never played Doom before, but seeing the chat's reaction is making me want to try it out. Like, you guys fucking grew fucking extra sacks for this game, so I might try this one out. Who else is like Gemini trash in here? Because like me. It's a little gory. We can deal. All right, Xbox.
I curse you to play Doom 2016 right fucking now.
Maybe later. Okay, like every single game in this dev showcase definitely looks like it's something worth checking out. Absolutely. May 15!
Center of a medieval war against hell.
Okay, May 15 for Doom, April 8th for South of
Textile
Midnight.
crafting and spinning wheels. The combat system is built around chaining attacks and unraveling enemies.
Our reactive turn-based
April
system
24th. Okay,
is
so we're doing
built
South of Midnight
which
first.
gives combat greater intensity and dynamism.
Fall 2025. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden is the one where we're probably not going to get like a set release date because they're not done yet, so. Woo. Is it gambling time? It might be. I wanted to play Yakuza, but I severely underestimate every fucking time how much I like to talk. I am a yapper.
Did you know there is fan art of Doom Eternal and Animal Crossing?
Yes, I've seen it. Thanks so much for the sub. Yeah, like I actually got Yakuza because I wanted to try it out, but I forgot, sincerely, how much I like to talk. So, this stream went on a little bit longer than I thought it was gonna. Yeah, I want to, like, because here's the thing, right? Whenever I don't know what's going to happen with a game, I do the thing. I send Ubin to do it. I send Hubby to play the thing. So he started playing before me. And I heard him cackling like a hyena, like an hour in. And he was like, yeah, no, Lily, you're going to like this.
Just so you know, canonically, Doomguy is married to Isabelle from Animal Crossing. It was hinted/confirmed in a Super Smash Bros. Expansion pack.
I fucking love that. Thanks so much for the super chat. Yeah, like, I sent Hubby in because I was a little bit concerned that since there wasn't a ton of women, it was like a sausage fest. And I didn't know how good the story was. I was like, if I get bored, this is gonna be really difficult. But thankfully, I caught this man fucking dying of laughter like an hour in, and he immediately went, no, you need to play this. So we have to play Yakuza now. We're playing Zero first, before anything else. Because, like, whenever I need to play a game and I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream it because I don't know if I'm going to get bored or not, I send in the cavalry, and the cavalry is Hubby. Hubby spells the truth. It will destroy you emotionally. We're going to have a good time, though. He will probably be around while I'm playing that one because now he's invested. He definitely did that, did a heat action that had his ass cackling. He was cackling. He was laughing.
Concept art gets you excited enough to gab about it.
Yeah, I mean, it does. I like hearing the devs. I like poking the devs' brains about it.
Yakuza has too much shit to do to be boring.
Thanks so much for the super chat. That's exactly what he told me. He was like, dude, there's so much stuff to do, and so far the narrative is solid. So, like, if a game doesn't have ladies in it, I need one of two things. Really good gameplay and really good narrative. And so far the Yakuza, or it needs to be fucking hilarious. And thankfully, Yakuza has had pretty entertaining narrative and is very funny. According to the words, the sage wisdom of the Obent. Yeah. Lily, you're Latina. The Yakuza series is literally built for you. Ugh. So yeah, we're gonna play Yakuza probably next week, because I yapped on a little bit too long about this one.
Doomslayer is not only masculine, he is a very positive example of masculinity. He was sent to Mars because he refused a direct order to harm civilians, and you can tell from his body language that he lives to protect and wants to create a peaceful world one day. One where Daisy
can thrive as Daisy is Benui. That's so sweet! Yakuza will have you simultaneously dying of laughter and bawling your eyes out. Good! If you don't laugh at Yakuza, there's something wrong with you. I think I'm gonna laugh. But yeah, we're gonna play Yakuza. Don't worry about that. We're gonna be playing Zero first. Okay, so let me give you guys my closing thoughts on this direct, because there's a bunch of other stuff I wanted to watch before the stream ended. I was gonna be like, maybe I'll play some games after if it's like just like, oh, an hour and a half. No, I talk a lot. For this direct, I'm very happy with it. I really like seeing what the devs have to say about their games, especially the design bits. I was particularly pleased with the art direction Expedition 33 and South of Midnight. Gameplay-wise, Doom and Ninja Gaiden are the ones I want to check out the most. Because action and also the Doom one looks fun as fuck. It does. It's like pure testosterone. I think that Xbox did a great job with this little developer direct. I liked it. Simple, but we managed to go in depth with each one of these games. They all had a very different but very interesting vibe. I am excited. I don't have an Xbox, so I will probably be getting most of these for my PC. And yeah, pretty fucking fun. Good job. All right, there's a bunch more stuff that I wanted to check out tonight. Just in case Wave cuts this up into a few different videos, what do you guys think about this direct? What a game out of all of these four are you guys excited to play? For me, like Doom and Ninja Gaiden, like awesome. Let me know in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe if you like the video. And yeah, I love you things, and I will see you soon over on YouTube. And now let's go react to some other stuff on the stream side. Oh wait, hold on, Wave, include this. I'm a shield channel memberships. Guys, you can become channel members if you want to. Just make sure to join up. You get a ton of cool emotes and fun stuff to do.
The Yakuza games also has lots of women, cause you can do lots of hostess stories.
Oh right, hostess
and
are
most
a
of the
thing
girls
here.
who do the hostess quests are devs.
Oh yeah, like thanks so much for the super chat. I did hear that there's actually actresses in Yakuza that are like in the game, and there is like women in it. But yeah, back to that. Like yeah. Channel memberships are still open, so if you want to become a channel member, you want to become a channel thing, make sure to join up. You get all the cool emotes, and you can use them in comments and shit, so go ahead and do that. Alright, now let's react to some other stuff. I made a playlist. Well, not me. Hubby did. This poor man, I have him running errands for me. Updates for the Nintendo Switch Online, which is always fun to see. Fatal Fury. Fighting game! Boobs! The boobs that are now in like, what, is she in Street Fighter now? Yeah, right? Fat tits! 16-bit tits, they're still fat. My god, those tits. I do like that they do keep adding new games into the Nintendo Switch thing. Hopefully in the Switch 2 you will still be able to access this library. You like fighting games, Lily? I don't play them very often, believe it or not, but they're nice. Super Ninja Boy! Oh. Oh. Ew! What? Que asco! ¿Qué es esto? That's like the Kami jar has come to life. What the fuck? What the hell? Gross jump scare. Ew! They're coming for your wig! The cum sock has ripened. Don't say things, don't say that. Someone soy jacket, stop. I made myself a soy jack, I just haven't colored it. Why are they so crusty? I don't know. Oh, that's so cute! Creature game. This is very lily coded. I made myself a soy jack, I just haven't colored it, so I made it like, it's not even an emo, it's for wave. It's okay, you don't have to support Xbox, just buy them on your PC. You guys know that not supporting Xbox means not playing any more games on your PC, right? Y'all know that's what it means, right? Just don't play on Xbox, play on your PC. Also, yeah, hell yeah, my girls are back. Little preview for Panty and Stocking, baby boo. I'm so excited. Trigger, baby. Also, Trigger, but the OG writer. The OG writer for Panty and Stocking is back for this one, so I am not worried. Ladies! Oh, they're joining the gang. I love them! Get ready for more Panty and Stocking content, because I love these girls. Fucking bitches, all of them. Yeah! Friends! Friends or maybe frenemies. Toxic Yuri. Yes! Yes, friends! Oh, they're so cute together! They're precious. I love them so much. I like Scanty and Knee Socks. They're gorgeous. I'm probably gonna make a weekly with like Stocking at least once in my life. POV weeklies are a thing. Don't forget what Stocking did, Lily. She's fine. Enemies with benefits. Yeah, girl. They're so cute. Oh! I love them. All right, Panty's main squeeze. Giga Dick. Maid uniform knee socks. Oh, so pretty! Oh, they're working together in this one. Oh, I'm so excited! And like, knowing Trigger, they're going to cook with the animation for this, it's gonna be so wacky. I'm so excited! This one sadly hasn't been announced yet, so I'm guessing it's going to be coming either in winter or fall of like 2020, fall 2025 or winter 2026 in terms of anime seasons, because they haven't announced anything yet. I think it's gonna be fall 2025 though, if they're already doing previews. I hope the English dub is just absurd. Please let it be just as vulgar. Woo! We watching this on the Anime Club? Abso-fucking-lutely, yeah. And we're gonna have in-depth discussions about all the vulgar sex jokes. Because we're civilized women. Please tell me they're bringing Teddy Lloyd back in for the soundtrack. Oh, these are the VAs. Garter VA! I'm so excited. Look, at first when they announced this, I got really concerned because I was worried, since this was originally a Gainax property, that it was going to be a different team and that they were going to tone down the humor. But upon doing some research, I was very pleased to see that not only did they bring back the original writer, the original concept artists are back on board too. So everything is going to be, hopefully, true to form to Panty Stocking. Like, so the original people who worked on the first season are coming back for this one. Because, believe it or not, the creator of Panty Stocking was one of the few people that actually left Gainax to make Trigger. No, Gainax went bankrupt like 2 years ago. The creator of Panty Stocking actually left Gainax and was a part of the founding team at Trigger, if I am not mistaken. The only thing that was changed up was Garterbell's design, slightly, also known as they changed the lips. Yeah, probably. Oh, the TTS is gonna suffer.
As a friend of mine used to say, que lo educado no te quite lo vulgar.
I mean, I could not agree. I could not agree more. Thanks so much for the super chat. They might tone down the stuff with Garterbell. Maybe with Garterbell, but everything else, like the sex humor, should still be more or less the same. I'm very excited. It's okay. Definitely gonna be fall 2025. Oh my god, that's such a ways away. I didn't even notice the small change on Garterbell. He just looks that good. Guilty Gear is getting an anime. It's time, baby boo. It's finally happening, chat. Oh, Arc System is making the anime? Okay, it's gonna be fully 3D then. I do not mind this. I like Arc System Works animation, especially for Guilty Gear. I've always said it looks just as good as 2D stuff. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is that. Wow. Scientist! This one's gonna be fun to watch. Also, it's gonna go in the anime club before you guys ask. Yes, I love Guilty Gear. It's going up. Poor Dizzy has to use their Exard model instead of the new one. Considering this might be like an anime condensed version of the story, I'm not surprised. 3D booba! Hi, I am. Thank you. Look at her! Yeah, that's the old design for Dizzy. Cute. Oh! Oh! Boobs. Oh! Ah! I love her. I love her. Jacko is the tits. I love her so much. Wait, isn't this the new design? Yeah, the one with the red hair on top is the stripe design. Hell yeah, Jacko. That's like Scruffy Turtle's wife. I love Jacko. I'm not looking respectfully. I adore her. I want to make a comic with her and fucking Soul, but I need to fucking go through Stripe's story. Lily, get the triangle. It's right here, baby. Hold on. I saved it just for this moment. Upside down titty. My guess is that this is set in Strive, but was being made before Dizzy had the new model for the game. Maybe, because if this Jacko is in it, then yes, it's the Strive stuff. You can watch the story mode on stream. It has 0 gameplay. Won't we get copyright clap for that, though? No, you know what? We can watch it. It's like 4 hours. I need to invite Scruffy, though. I promise he could be on call with me for that one. Because, like, here's the thing. The reason I haven't watched it is because hubby wants to join in, and he hasn't finished Revelator yet. So I need to get him to watch Revelator first. I've already watched Xrd and Revelator. I'm waiting for Strive, but I'm also being a good wifey, and I'm waiting for Elben to catch up. I really like Guilty Gear story mode, because it's just a movie. Scientist! I'm excited though because full 3D anime? It's really gonna test Arc System Works limits, and I'm excited to see. Ram! And the baby girl! Oh my god, Elf. The Valentines make me fucking feral, I'm sorry. Dude, even the Spanish people are getting excited. The Valentines make me fucking feral. I'm sorry, I love them so much. Woohoo! Yeah. Even the Spanish people are excited. Spanish people love fighters. Also, yeah, Ram and Elfelt, babies. I love them so much. They're both great. So yeah, that's the reason I actually haven't done anything for Strive, is because I am waiting for my hubby to catch up so I can actually watch it, because I promised Scruffy I wanted to watch it with him. So if we do it on stream, he's gonna be on call. He was the one that got me into the series in the first place. Johnny is in the anime, yes. Hubby, get your butt in gear. Don't worry, I'll make him watch it. It's only 3 hours. You can tank it. If I'm watching Lord of the Rings for him... Boobs! I'm sorry, my train of thought disappeared completely. What? Damn! Damn! Baiken! What are those Baikens? Okay, you know, it's pretty fucking telling that Guilty Gear is like the one thing that has made me neuron activate the hardest. Brains are now boobs.
The first anime to use Unreal Engine for its make was No Gun's Life, and this reminds me of it in a good way.
Something about watching Lord of the Rings. Right, yeah, if I have to watch Lord of the Rings in fucking director's cut 4 hours, he's watching all of fucking Revelator with me. He just made the face at me that he wants to tell me something along the lines of, Lord of the Rings is Kino, shut up. I know, bitch, but you're watching Guilty Gear too. You thank Hobby for that honor. I am, because like when he asked me, what do you remember when you watched it, was, I remembered 11 season, that's it. But he can watch Guilty Gear too. Why don't you like what he likes? I do! I like Donkey Kong now. Don't fucking make that arm motion at me, leave! Don't fucking slab squat in my direction just because Burple said something. Go away!
Johnny, Bridget, Sin and Valentine sisters in this. Every silly character makes this hype AF. Also, is the Anime Club a private thing on Discord? I heard it being mentioned before.
Thanks so much for the super chat. Yeah, like, I'm really excited for this. The Anime Club, though, it's basically like me, Wave, Spanish, and Crimson. We get together and we watch like 2 anime episodes a day, and then we talk about them the next day. It's kind of like a book club about anime. Like, anybody could like be a part of the Anime Club so long as you're willing to engage in actual discussion about the episodes that we're watching, and you basically keep up with what we're watching, if that makes sense. It's kind of like a book club, so we can talk in depth about what we're watching while we're watching it. And we keep up to like the current seasons. We're basically trying to watch the best of the best, like stuff that has like really high ratings, for example. I don't curate this, hubby does. He is in on the discussion spiritually because I'm usually talking with Wave about it. But the Anime Club is basically a way for us to keep up to date with the newest anime seasons while also talking about them. I have my Twitter, twitter.com/kinkimation. Don't go in there unless you're over 18. And Patreon too. Is Sakamoto Days on the list? Yes, I watched an episode of Sakamoto today, actually. And the Discord is Patreon exclusive. You join in through Patreon, but you can join at any tier. And then if you ever leave the Patreon for any reason, I will not kick you out of the Discord server. It's an age verification thing because I need everybody in there to be an adult. Because my content is generally explicit, so... Yeah, we're watching Sakamoto Days. We watched another episode today. Can I just say something about Sakamoto? Like, I don't know if people noticed this immediately, but sure, he has a dad bod. He has, like, he's fat. He's built. It's the type of fat where he very clearly has muscle underneath. That's why he's still super agile despite the weight. I love it. Is he a daddy? Yeah. Yeah, he's a strongman build. It's really good. Did you watch the most recent Dr. Store episode, Lily? I am on episode 3. Oh, I can't link my Patreon on my YouTube or my Twitch because my content is explicit. I make not safe for work artwork. So if you want to see some spicy art, some spicy fan art, I'm making a Me-Side comic, which ends tomorrow. For example, I make a new comic every week. You can go to patreon.com/kinkymation to check it out. There's also a lot of illustrations and older comics up there. I don't take down old content, so there's a lot to go through if you want to join. Just make sure that you are over 18. Alright, anyway, Guilty Gear. That's because you're insane. No, it's actually fairly manageable. I've even been managing to do extra work, too. I'm out of vodka. Okay, this is Strive. Oh, thank God. I have time. Okay, that's for the spring season. Thank God. You're just insane in general. I would not be as dedicated if I wasn't a little bit psychotic. Okay, so this is new Genshin content, what I'm going to show you guys next. I heard interesting stuff about this, and there is one character I really, really like. If I'm going to get back into Genshin at any point, even if I don't like play Nathan right away, it's for this character. So I wanted to watch this trailer with you guys. We're not going to watch the whole program, don't worry.
Ready? Close your eyes. That's it.
Is this one the one that's supposed to be a psychologist that does not look like a psychologist?
Nice and slow. As if trying to catch the slight fragrance of a blossom in the air.
I love Shangri-La Frontier. That one's also on the list. I'm catching the newest episode tomorrow.
Relax your shoulders. Picture yourself enveloped in the soft embrace of a cloud.
Beautiful voice, ASMR voice.
Very good.
Inhale what? Fumes.
Now, let go of your troubles. And feel yourself become lighter in body.
This is ASMR. I got new headphones. Well, Ubby got me new headphones and they're great. And that, why Japanese suddenly? I know we're in Azuma, but is... Oh, I know why. Ether! I haven't seen you in a while, baby boy! Miss Pink 4 would be Yae, yes! You know what? I will say this, please don't come for my wig. MiHoYo minigames are always shit, because they only fucking give the devs 2 weeks to make them. I will probably play this in Japanese, because there's so many voices missing at this point. Boy, baby boy! God, I miss these idiots. I miss these morons. This is Genshin Impact. This is the one. Why would you do that? Everything about this is lily coded. I'm sorry. She's not a psychologist. This is so cute. Like, I'm sorry. The ears, the hair, the color scheme. Every so often, and almost always by mistake, MiHoYo lands on a banger character design. And while this is not giving psychologist, I love everything about it. Ugh. It's so cute. And pointy ears. Dude, she's so fucking cute. I'm gonna steal that onsen background because something tells me that Ether's blood pressure is going to lower to dangerous levels if he goes in there with any of the gals. I love the ears. I love the kimono. I love the color scheme. I'm obsessed. Okay, this is probably the character that's gonna get me to play Genshin again. That scream came from the south. Yeah, baby. Why are you fighting? You don't need to be fighting. You're a supposed psychologist. You don't need to be out on the field, baby girl. That is, oh my god. Oh, what? You haven't drawn any Genshin characters from Nateland. Fuck Nateland. This is the tits. Inazuma usually never misses. I will say that Inazuma's character designs are almost always the best I've seen out of the fucking Genshin ones. They're my favorites for the most part. Mondstadt and Inazuma are the two nations that I fucking live for design-wise. Look at her. Look at her. Ah! Oh my god. I'm still not pulling, but I'm drawing this one probably. Please don't eat him into a bad dream, he will cry. Oh, we get an event with her! Ooh. They made her bad power-wise, unfortunately. Who cares about the dumb meta? Who gives a rat's ass about the meta? What the dumpy do? What the pointy ears do? I'm sorry, my job relies on the character being fuckable, not playable. I don't give a rat's ass about the meta. What I care about is, does this look good enough for Ether to hot dog his fucking dick between those buns? Yes, yes, we're doing it. Hi! Oh, by the way, any Zenless talk, I'll leave it for tomorrow, alright? Noted. I want her. I don't want to pull for her, but like I just want her in my vicinity. You know what I like? She's supposed to be a psychologist, but like her therapy is just smell nice smells. No wonder A's a fuck up. If that's the therapy that they gave to A, then yeah, no wonder she's a fuck up. She's giving waitress, she is. Don't open your eyes until I say so. You open your eyes and she's sucking your dick. That's what I'm gonna do! Mihoyo, like, for all the fucking slack I give you guys sure know how to make a cute trailer. Oh, she's so cute. Therapy ASMR. Oh. Of course they're unwilling to seek help. Your fucking essential oils make their noses fucking itch. Oh yeah, see, A is there. What is A fucking up this time? Everything. A is like... A gives mental illness on a fucking abysmal capacity. Like, holy shit. I love her, but emotional maturity of a 5-year-old. She's an idiot. Oh, by the way, this happens IRL. Guys,
WTH, the way Hoyo is working with Side Global for Genshin VAs. It's a good show of point that the strike may end soonish.
Hopefully it does. Thanks so much for the biz. I will say this. It's, like, from a psychological standpoint, it's so easy to fuck up your reality. Like, the thing that, like, this character is talking about, even though I'm joking about the nice smells ASMR therapy, altering your own reality, you can deadass mindfuck yourself into mental illness. It's not a joke. Like, she's not lying. A is a girl, not just a girl failure. She's a girl apocalypse. Look at their hair. God. But except in Genshin Impact, the fucking mental illness is just like a fucking evil spirit. Ooh. They really know how to make a hype trailer. They do. Like, it's the one thing that I always admired about MiHoYo is that they really know how to make good trailers. Unlike anime, which usually makes fucking garbage trailers. The only good trailer I saw in the past 2 seasons of anime was Dandadan. Nateland is done. Story-wise, Nateland is done. I kind of want to skip it and jump right into this, though. Moonlight amidst dreams. Do all 3 of them join me in the hot tub? Do I get to make Ether's blood pressure fucking drop? While fucking, A tries to give his fucking dick CPR with titty, cause like, holy shit. She's so cute. What's her name?
Yes, and speaking of music.
Okay, no VAs. The strike is still going. We have random people speaking right now.
Oh, and she has a tail.
Look at her!
Yeah, treatment process. Axing hot springs and delicious food offerings.
Ooh, I want into that onsen with all the girlies.
Nice. I wanted to ask though. The incense we just saw looked like it was from
Oh, that's
Sumeru.
so soothing.
Has Mizuki
I wouldn't
been
go to her for psychology. I would go to her for a spa treatment.
Too?
Yes, Mizuki has contacts all
Oh
over
my
to
god,
that.
I love her.
In fact, we can introduce a few right now. This is when it comes to therapy. All right.
Therapy,
let's take a look at the
yes.
next picture.
Whoa, those round little guys are.
Oh, you don't need to fight at all. You're a psychologist, but like. She has a tail, Seaman Demon. See, succubus, succubus. That is so cute.
In battle, Mizuki waves her fan to unleash refreshing bursts of wind that deal.
Okay, she's an animal unit. I don't really care about the meta bullshit.
One of the key deals active character's HP is above a certain percent. Picking up the snack will unleash a Munan
You guys said something
shockwave
about
that
a
deals
picture.
AoE animal damage to surrounding enemies.
About the hot springs. Is it the one that I've been seeing floating around Twitter? Wait, that's not fan art?
For an amount, it will explode and deal AoE animal damage.
Always.
Definitely. Mizuki's gameplay has an effortless feel to it. Like I mentioned earlier, Mizuki increases swirl damage for the entire
It's not, I've been seeing all over Twitter, it's not fan art. Wait, so that picture of A, Yae, and this thing and Ether in the bath together, it's not fan art? Hold up! Wow, Genshin, you picked a hell of a time to get me back into the game. If it is not fan art, somebody send me an official source right now. I need it. It's real. Send it to me. My DMs are open, bitch. Send it to me. Somebody send it to me right the fuck now. I need to fucking confirm. You're joking. No, no one's posted it like a million times. Otherwise, I would know because I haven't been playing Genshin lately, so they haven't been posting Genshin stuff in the server. It probably won't happen in game anyway, but like if MiHoYo officially posted that, that means I have permission to make sure that Ether's fucking dick gets ringed.
Battlefield. With her animo vision, Mizuki takes her teammate.
Oh, there we go. Thank you, things. I love you. Oh, wave immediately. Alright, just in case it's spicy, thank you guys. No, that is not what I needed, Wave. Wave, Estinian doing push-ups is not what I wanted. This is not real. This is not MiHoYo if it— no, it can't be. No way. No. Are you kidding me? No. Chat. Are you kidding me? This is like that porn picture of the girl on the couch, but in reverse. What? Oh, Inazuma's the best. Oh. Oh. Genshin has finally gone the Gunnar route. I mean, that might get me interested in playing it again. What? Dude. His dick is gonna get— his fucking balls are gonna end up looking like raisins? Is that real? Like, did MiHoYo actually make this? This isn't some fucking random-ass person that put this on Twitter and claimed to be real. 23:52. Okay, fine. Timestamp. Let's check it. 23:52. They're so cute.
For sure. Plus, you can always.
Mihoyo! Goon! 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 You're doing my work for me. What? Easiest comic of my life. Easiest. Now it has to happen. It can't be a week. Oh, it's gonna have to be a weekly. It's okay. It's okay. 1 week per girl. 1 week per girl. We can do this, chat. 1 week per girl. They all fucking make out with each other in the background in the tub. 1 week per girl. Easiest fucking comic of my life. Don't worry. We'll stagger it with other stuff. What? Yo, what the fuck? No, this is not a threesome, mama. This is a foursome. Like, this is genuinely, this is the thing that might get me to play Genshin again. Fuck Nathan, this is where it's at. Bathhouse sex. Oh my god. Lily hit the jackpot from Mihoyo's little gift to Lily. Like, honest to god, this feels like specially made for me. Also, Yaya Mika with her hair up is just perfection. She looks so good. Hey, how did you get all of your hair into one fucking bun? Ether. They're naked under there. They're naked under there! I'm going. Question is, who will go first? The blue thing. The blue thing, because A and Yaya need to make out with each other in the background. Like, they're taking notes from Zenless. Honestly, at this point, they should, because it's working for Zenless, so... It's anime hair, Lily. It doesn't need to make sense. Point in... Yeah, but... That's all I need to see. That's all.
Stop by Isa Bathhouse if you need a break.
You know what's funny? They could have easily shown this with Lumine, and it would have been like, oh, that's so wholesome. But no! Someone on the dev team decided to fucking throw a fuel into the fire. Like, oh, this is kind of lit. Match! Like, someone on the dev team was like, let's start some discussions, and threw a match in there in the form of using the screenshot with Ether, and just like A is trying her hardest to cover up those tatas. Yaya is topless. The blue thing is like wearing something, but Yaya is just like tits out. What? He's like, what? He's seen them. He's seen them. He knows what he's looking at. He's fucking primo fox booba. Hey, let him out. Like, the one that's gonna make the towels mysteriously disappear is Yaya. You left the loaded gun on the table. Yep.
The bathhouse even made custom bathrobes.
Oh! Ayaya with her hair up! Kokomi! Ah! Oh my god, I love her hair like that. Oh my god, look at Kokomi with her hair up! This is the only time you will see Ether in non-traveler outfits, by the way. Either he's naked or he's wearing this.
There is zero chance they didn't know what they were doing. Sex sells, especially in these sorts of games.
Oh yeah, they absolutely knew what they were doing. This was completely on purpose. They never used Lumine for promotional material because the actual main character... Give me the cheese! Dog, give me the cheese. Don't get mad at me. Give me the cheese. Give it to me. No. No. Do you guys hear that? Give me the cheese. Give me the cheese. Give it to me. Give me the cheese. You've had it for like an hour. I hear the noises. Sweetie, can you like offer her some like treats or something so she lets go of this chew toy instead of destroying it? Oh, thank you. Look, a treat. Good girl. She let go of the cheese. Ew, 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 it's gross. It's... lo mamió todo. Lo mamió todo. And it smells like cheese. Ugh, ew. She drooled all over it. Anyway. Dogs are supposed to destroy chews. Yeah, but like the farts from the cheese chew toy are rank, and I'm gonna take it away from her before I have to suffer through that. Anyway, yeah, no, Mihoyo a billion %. Thanks so much for the super chat, by the way. Mihoyo a million % knew what they were doing. Yeah, I like this. And Kokomi with her hair up is fucking precious. Oh, yo mia. Different hairstyles, different outfit. This is something that Mihoyo desperately needed. Hell no, of course not, it's a girl. It's been like, it never gets its mouth. Yeah, it smelled like cheese. That's so cute! Playing card games with each other.
For their guests during the festival.
Awesome.
Definitely. Yai Publishing House will also
Of course,
have a booth,
it's all
so
fucking
check it out
A
if you're interested.
memorabilia.
All right, Excellency.
That's definitely going to
They're playing Bellatra. Ugh, I want. I have the fucking most dope build right now. Ah! Where's Ether? Okay, yeah, no. I might not stream it, but I'm absolutely jumping back in for this patch for, not at all disrespectful reasons. Outfits! We're back in Japanese because the VAs aren't there. They killed him. Yeah, he's under the water. Oh, a new outfit for Zhongling! I prefer drawing the very milfy version of that one. My baby! Kokomi's also obsessed with the Traveler. Kokomi's like one of those characters, like every patch has a character that's like fucking down bad for the Traveler. While Ayaka is into him and Inazuma, I would say that Kokomi's also pretty up there. Look at her! She has my favorite design in all of Genshin Impact is that bitch. My favorite one. That fucking bitch. Fishy bitch. Swims with socks on. Wet socks bitch. That was my favorite. You fell for the MiHoYo trap, Luli. It's okay because I can make content out of it.
This new version 5.4 event is called Travelers. Sure. Also, if you reach a certain floor in single-player mode, you can grant a buff to your friends. Of course.
I think I can leave it at that for MiHoYo. Oh my god, though. She's so cute. Hi, puppy. Hi, you can have the cheese back, honey.
We've seen a few.
It's like a chew made out of like yak milk, but I just call it the cheese because it smells like cheese.
Returning monsters revealed for Monster Hunter Wilds so
It's okay,
far,
like I
and
haven't played Genshin in a hot
excited to share with
minute,
you
but
brand
like I
new
do like the
exclusive
Inazuma
gameplay of
fit,
this
and
blast from the past.
genuinely a very cute character. It's Lilycore. I'm not pulling because I haven't played Genshin in a hot minute and I don't particularly feel like it, but the character is Lilycore. Monster Hunter!
First. I was able to hunt this.
This is going to be my first Monster Hunter game ever, so I figured I might as well check out some gameplay to get an idea. What is going to be the most efficient way to be annoying on stream.com.org. If it's made out of milk, then it's cheese. Good.
I'll just hop off for now.
I want my cat. The cool thing about this one is that it has a character creator.
What you think we'll find?
I think Ark and I can be good cheaters for this game. Teachers for this game. You're gonna need to be, because I see a lot of backseating in my future. Monster Hunter is one of those games that, like, it's super hype, but it also, like, specifically I feel like it's going to have a shit ton of backseating. Or carried. I don't mind being carried a little bit. I just want to play the game and have fun. Does that make sense? No, I was already told not to do Great Sword. The community was like, no.
All ready when you are.
Not Great Sword, Long Sword. Oh. You know what? I usually take the approach of whatever makes me feel like the most badass, I will go for. Bonus points if it has, like, high agility stats. I like to be fast and pointy and speed. Longsword mains are the most toxic, annoying motherfuckers in existence. A longsword main. No! Dual blades might fit me, actually. Dual blades is for you then. Eh, BB. I mean, I chose the double Uchis for Elden Ring. No, I need something with a little bit of speed and agility. There's nothing I hate more with action combat than slow weapons. Fat rolling will be the death of me. I do not like it. Dual Blades is the speed and agility. Oh! Thanks for the follow. You should try Instant Glade. This is not the one that lets you fly. This is kind of like I think a taste of how the combat's gonna work in WoW. It looks fun. I think that Grand Blue Fantasy Relink had a similar system that kind of emulated Monster Hunter. Dual Blade lets you Beyblade on top of the monsters. Really? The beta's coming back soon. So, like, from what I know of Monster Hunter, it's usually a multiplayer thing. Like, there is a campaign, but you can play with friends also to take stuff down.
So I heard an author talking about writing sex scenes say that pillow talk was a nice opportunity to explore dynamics between characters in vulnerable situations. Is this something you enjoy doing in your comics as well?
Thanks so much for the super chat. Yes, it is. Like, while a lot of the times, most of my comics, especially the weekly ones, are like stream of consciousness sex, when I'm working with something that has a bit of a heavier narrative, I do like to explore those moments. Most of the stuff, like, little bit TMI, but I don't give a shit. Most of the stuff I put in my comics, I have done myself. So it's moments where you can explore what these characters would do in this situation. Pillow talk is nice, but like the entirety of sex involves communication, not just after. It's always before, during, after. So exploring those moments, not just after the fact, but while the act is happening, is always nice to do. I prefer doing it with comics that have a bit of a stronger narrative, because weeklies tend to be kind of like stream of consciousness, just like the act happening itself. But yes, I think it's something that you should take into account if you are writing two characters being intimate with each other, or three even. Is it dead? It's a hub-based game to do the story, then create a room to go hunt a monster. You can do those hunts with other people without being on the same part of the story. Oh, okay, that's cool. Are you dead, Jim? No, okay, no, it's alive. Okay, so action, big fights, big number, get monster, craft slutty armor. Got it? See, I don't know who I would put in my squad because I know that there's a bunch of people in the community that might want to play with me. So I'm just gonna rotate it if we do multiplayer. And if I do, super over-leveled freaks, fucking Monster Hunter hentai people, y'all are out. I want to be able to take my time with these. Either you fucking scale back your weapons to fit my level, or no. I need to fucking play this shit like God intended. I need to suffer. Or stand in the background and let me fucking tank it.
Better collect this trap.
What? You fucking baby no-lifers whom I adore very, very, very much. You guys know who you are. I need you guys to, like, tone it the fuck down so I can, like, enjoy the fight. Ooh, there's no levels. No? Alright, then you guys have to bring your yee-ass gear. Yee-ass gear or nothing. Bring weapons that are basically on level with the ones that I need. No endgame gear, only yee-ass stuff. Only the most ratchet, fucking easy break, snap in half with just 2 toenails gear, bitch. Hi, puppy. He's awake. Everybody has to have bone armor. Everybody has to have shitty armor. Match me. Witness me. Match my energy. Thong armor. Yeah. You can be slutty in Monster Hunter. I do know this. I'm gonna make a slutty lady with pink hair. I'm just making another character. Yeah, exactly. That's an option also. Make another character with lower level armor so you can fucking join me in the revelry. Everyone's naked. Yeah! Match my energy, baby. Yeah, naked, throwing weapons, and or whatever class you have, just low level, yee-ass bullshit. We're calling it the naked run. Oh, that looks cool. Pillarman, Monster Hunter Squad, and Little Baby Lily. Yeah! Menacing music, enemy. I figured you want to play as a Twinkie Man so you could vote on the Hot Babes. Nah, I have a default setting for any of these creator characters if I want to make a dude. Basically like a Meteor. If I'm gonna be streaming it, I need to be a pink thing with obnoxious tits. Dude, it looks sick. Are clothes options? Yes. No booba slider pink. It's okay. There was like no booba slider in Baldur's Gate, and I still draw Rosea with giant tits, so. There's no fucking booba slider in Metaphor, and I'm still gonna draw Yufa with fat bags. Oh yeah, you can get your own cat. It's gonna be pink, obviously. PC can just mod in the fat bags. Yeah! Sometimes we see what's better for the character. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Chichis para la banda a huevo. Chichis para el chat entero, okay? Pink Palico, you know it, honey. Cats having an actual voice is throwing me off. You will take the cat's speaking to and you will like it. There's an ab slider though. Ooh, I'm squishy. You can also switch back to meows for the palicos. I want them to speak to me. Not the monster I would have chosen for a gameplay showcase. No offense, but Glavios fans, we measured in chat, but Glavians aren't exactly the most interesting monster. I personally would have chosen Balahara. Balatro! I need to play cards. I almost said, you almost, Lily. I need to go back. I haven't played in like 3 days. Who reminded her of the crack chat? Dude, I'm running the wildest fucking card build right now. I'm like working on pairs only. But like every pair stat I have is like boosted to filth. I have the half Joker. Like, I'm understanding the terminology little bit by little bit. What the fuck is that? Okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're almost done here too. We were over by a little bit and I have to go to bed actually. God, I want to make my own card mods for Balatro. I do! Lily been to Taco Bell? Yes, I love the Balatro Blast. Ah! Alright, I think we're gonna leave it at that because I'm already way over. But guys, thanks so much for joining me tonight for a little bit of a gameplay showcase and slash just gaming stuff in general. Lots of fun stuff to see. Genshin, you're gonna drag me back in, you fucking bitch. I swear to God, I'm going to die. But I will see you tomorrow because we are going to be doing the newest Endless patch, so we can get that done and see what happens then. And just talk about all the fucking stuff that I have missed all week because I'd rather do everything on one day. I love you so much, Thanks so much for joining me. Thanks so much for all the super chats, bits, donos. I highly appreciate it, especially channel memberships on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one, Things. Bye!